We here. Shout out to everybody that's in here early. We're about to get into the topic. You guys seen the video? It's on my channel. Go watch it if you haven't seen it yet. Y'all see the topic channel of the night.
Or pop that man in the head, son.
Man, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. We got funeral music playing tonight. Funeral music playing tonight. Hit the like button if you in here. Just join and hit the like button. Get the likes up. We're going to get this out to everybody that's out there. Hit the button. Yeah. Let's keep the likes at 50%. I'm doing super chat comments. I'm in the super chat comments. And I got the Cash App pinned in the chat. The Cash App comments and the personalized notes on Cash App that you guys send me. I'm reading those first. And then I'm after that, I'm reading, super chat comments. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you just coming in, let's get it started. Y'all know how we do. Every time we go live, y'all know how we do. Get it started. Hit the like button. It's about to go crazy. Hold on. Y'all seen Drake dad with the little girl, following the little girl and all that? Y'all seen the video? The nerve of you, Dennis. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get the likes up. We got 200 people in here. It should be 100 people liking it. At least 50%. Let's keep the likes at 50%. Hit the like button. It's free. You getting compared to Weinstein. That's not good. Being a beard just fit him better. Man. Man. Get the likes up to 150. Get the likes up to 150. Salute to everybody that's in here early. We're about to get it up. Man, I'm trying to hear this Kendrick song. It's crazy. It's only a matter of time, huh? Curry, keep the family away. Hit the like button if you just coming in. If you just coming in, hit the like button. I see y'all in the super chat early. Let's go. The Cash App is pinned. Man. This beat is scary. It sounds like Freddy Krueger walking down Elm Street. You know what I mean? Or Jason Voorhees just dragging his machete just behind you, just walking. Just doing one of those. Just doing one of those while, you know what I mean? He walking behind you, running, you sprinting as hard as you can. Kendrick just back there with the Jason Voorhees, man. He just... Woo. Y'all see the topic? Y'all see the title of the video? Man, super chats, I'm reading them. Cash App, your personalized notes and Cash App, I'm reading them tonight. Man, is it over for Drake? Is it over for Drake? Tell me in the chat what y'all think. I'm gonna read some of these chats before we get started. Hold on, we go to the live chat. Super chat, we're taking priority. The Cash App is pinned in the chat. Said Kappa surge in the man. Kappa surge said, will this beef expose other predators? We're gonna talk about it. Get the likes of 200. We about to get it cracking. You heard him? He said, "Dear Aubrey, I know you probably think I want to crash your party, but truthfully, I don't have a hating bone in my body. Like it's all music, but I'm just being real. Listen to it again. Listen to what Kendrick's saying. He's saying I ain't even really hating, bro. I'm just calling it like it is. That goes to show. Listen to this line, you guys. That goes to show what we was talking about on the last live. Get the likes up. That goes to show that Kendrick Lamar ain't really going at Drake. He going at the industry. He said it right here, dear Aubrey. I know you probably think I'm just here to crash your party, but truthfully, I don't have a hating bone in my body. You just represent something that I'm trying to go against right now. You represent an industry I'm trying to go against right now. Man, listen to it.
It's supposed to be a good exhibition within the game, but you fucked up the moment you called out my family's name. Had to stoop so low to discredit some decent people. Integrity is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you. I like to understand because your house was never for home. 37, but you showing up as a 7.
Oh my God. He said you 37, but you acting like a 7-year-old, bro. Shout out to Stacy, my boy Stacy in the chat. What's up, bro? Hey, y'all gotta go check out the homie Stacy channel too. Yeah, I'm Stacy. Yeah, Stacy, we about to have 3 channels going crazy, bro. I got it cracking. You know what I mean? You know how we do. All right, let me check out the live chat and let me check out the super chat real quick. And I got the Cash App pin in the chat. The Cash App personalized notes and comments is taking priority. In the super chat, Joe 64, thank you for the donation. He said, much love for all you do. Hope K-Dot can keep speaking this truth. Not looking good for Drake. Yeah, bro, it don't look good. Everything that's going on do not look good. You know, it seems to me like Kendrick Lamar, get the likes up. It seemed to me like Kendrick Lamar is more so worried about, going against the industry than he is Drake. And Drake is just kind of the person that the industry is sending to the front lines. That's what it seemed like to me. You know what I mean? My boy Stacy, appreciate you, Stacy. Send me the super chat. I appreciate you, bro. Said keep cooking. You too, bro. You too. Man. He said, bro, you don't even got no secret handshakes with your friends. If you grew up in our culture, you know that's part of the culture, bro. Like we got handshakes with your homeboys growing up as part of the culture. Crazy. Get the likes up, bro. Get the likes up so everybody can see this video. We about to get it cracking. Y'all already know how we do, man. Super chat, I'm seeing y'all. Cash apps, I'm seeing y'all. The Cash App is pinned in the chat. Let's get the likes of 300. When you say you lied about religious views, bro. You told us you was a Christian. You told us you was Jewish. We don't know. You told us you was atheist. We don't know what you are. You just lie whatever fits you. It's a lifelong battle with yourself. All right, man. Here we go. Let's start talking about this topic, bro. Shout out to DJ for the super chat. Shout out to everybody at the Cash App donating in the Cash App. DJ in the super chat, thank you for your donation. He says somebody asked if you think Drake got XXX smoke. I don't know. I don't like to put stuff like that on people, but all signs point to anything being a possibility at this point. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at the situation, bro, I don't think it's wise when Drake say lines like, if you guys listen to the Mob Ties joint, I don't think it's wise to say certain things on songs. That's just my opinion. I don't think songs should be used against you in court, but he said some things on that Mob Ties song that I was like, bro, come on, bro. It just wasn't smart. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but it's not looking good for him. Now, I don't know how he comes back from this, honestly. I don't know how he comes back from this, because really, you playing now it's like, bro, it's past the point of rap beef. It's past the point of him versus Kendrick. It's really Drake versus public perception of Drake. And he's one of them artists that his public perception has been his whole career. Like, you only as cool as we think you are. Like, Kendrick cannot do music ever again and still go home and be cool to the people around him and to the world. You know what I mean? Hit the like button. We got 800 people. It should be 400 likes. 800 people in here. Should be 400 likes. Hit the like button. Kendrick is Kendrick without all this. You know what I mean? Drake, man, he needs public perception to for people to for him to have a career. He needs the public perception to be in his favor. He's just one of them type of artists, right? So everything that's going on with him hurts, and these allegations is gonna keep coming. You know, it's just like the Diddy thing. When one person or the Cosby or whoever fill in the blank with whoever you want to fill in the blank with, but it's just like that, bro. Like when you have a situation where one person comes out and Drake is settled in the past, some allegations in the past, he settled, man, it keeps spiraling, bro. So the next person feel like, okay, he paid that person this much, I'm gonna get paid this much. You know what I'm saying? So one person comes out and then the floodgates open. Now you gonna have what? Mark my words, you guys. This is my prediction. Hit the like button. We almost got 1,000 people in here. Let's get it to 500 likes. This is my prediction. I think people are gonna keep coming forward, and I think this is what's really gonna happen. You're gonna have little girls, parents, the parents who are clout chasers, or the parents, even if this little girl had nothing to do with Drake, whether it's true or not, the parents are gonna start coming forward and saying, "You need to say this. We trying to change our families' lives. Get the likes to 500." So the true allegations, I believe that there are true allegations that Drake is fighting. We had 1,000 people. Get 500 likes. Let's get to 500 likes. We had 1,000 people. Come on, y'all. I believe some of the stuff that's going against Drake, if not a lot of it, is true. But what's going to end up happening is the floodgates going to open. You know what I mean? The floodgates going to open, and a lot of people is going to be pressuring their little daughters. Because you guys don't understand how the music industry, like, there's so many thirsty parents out there. There's so many thirsty parents out there that just wish their kid was a child star. So if they can't get that, the next best thing is to make some money off of these dudes. So there's going to be a 16-year-old girl or a bunch of 16-year-old girls, 15-year-old girls, 17-year-old girls that are going to say, he did that to me too at his show in this state and in this city, and I want to get paid for it. They don't even, and Drake is going to he's going to settle one or two. This is my prediction. He's going to settle one or two. And then what's going to end up happening is it's going to open the floodgates. And then a bunch of people is just going to start coming forward like, man, he just gave that one 30,000. He just gave that one 150,000. He just gave that one this much. And then it's going to be another, like, it's going to feel like a class action lawsuit out there, bro. It's going to feel like he have a class action lawsuit. It's going to be a bunch of lawsuits, civil suits. And then it's going to open the floodgates. And then we're going to see how he deals with it from there. But right now, he needs to disappear. He needs to go quiet. I don't even think it would be smart for him to keep going back and forth with Kendrick Lamar. I think Kendrick can attack. Right now, Kendrick got him down. And I believe when people down, you keep them down. Because when you let them back up, they want to fight again. You know? I believe when they down, you keep them down. The Cash App is pinned in the chat. I got a Cash App from Nicholas. He said, Nikki say, he said he been watching. He said, I've been watching all the vids. 100. Appreciate you, bro. That's love. Send you a like. I got one from Ricky. Appreciate the Cash App from Ricky. The Cash App in the chat, you guys. I'm doing a super chat next. He said, this is for the good work. Keep it up. Push the truth out. Appreciate you. I got one from Chris. He says, mob ties, out of H-Town researcher. Yeah, I already know about mob ties. I don't even got to. I'll be in Houston a lot. Sorry, I got a couple more of these. Vortray, thank you. Said keep the fire coming. Great job. Thank you. Mabel, I got your Cash App. It said this is for the updates. Thank you for this. Kendrick versus Drake. Thank you. All right, man. So that's what's going to happen, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I think Drake is going to have a bunch of little girls. Their parents, if they don't want to come forward, their parents is going to start pressuring them. Even if it's not real, the parents is gonna start pressuring him, and he gonna have a situation where it's like a bunch of people is coming forward, bro. You know what I mean? A bunch of people gonna start coming forward. So, can y'all hear me? Is the audio good? Hold up. Is the audio good? Can y'all hear me? Everything good? Let me know. I can't hear myself in my headphones. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Okay, straight. Cool. Y'all can hear me. Back to it. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. I think he's in a situation where it's like, bro, your public perception is completely tarnished at this point. If he keep going back and forth with Kendrick, I think Kendrick got more to say. That's the scary part too, because Kendrick said he got what, 5 + 5, right? 10. He got more to say. So it's a scary thing for Drake. You could literally, he's already did a lot of damage to his career. He made a mistake, and Kendrick said it in the song. You messed up when you talked about my family. Ain't that what Kendrick said? Hold up. You effed up the moment you called out my family's name. If he would have never did that, man, he probably wouldn't. Kendrick probably wouldn't have went as hard. But you did it, bro. So now you stuck with it. Now, do you guys think Drake can come back from this? Yes or no? I'm gonna look at the live chat. Yes or no? Y'all think Drake can come back from this? I don't know, bro. Some allegations. This is not like a relative thing. This is an allegation that across the board, worldwide, everybody say is wrong to mess with little kids. Everybody in the world is gonna say, nobody with a brain is gonna disagree to that. You know what I mean? Everybody's saying no. No. Man. So this is not an allegation like snitching. Snitching is one of them allegations that people have mixed opinions on it. Some people feel like it's okay. Some people feel like it's not. And something like that, you can be a rapper and come back and have a career from. We got the Cash App pinned in the chat. I'm reading those. I'm reading all you guys' Cash App personal notes and comments. And I'm also in the super chat in a second. Nobody in the chat feel like Drake can come back from this, right? I'm starting to feel the same way. I'm starting to feel like it's getting out of hand. So if we feeling that way, how do you think UMG is feeling? If we feeling that way, how do you think UMG is feeling? They just gave that man $400 million in 2022. He ain't recouped that money yet. He ain't made $1 billion, since 2022. Hit the like button. If you just coming in, hit the like button. So if we feel like Drake might not be able to come back from this, how do you think his record label feels? Universal Music Group. So they doing damage control right now. They doing damage control, and it's probably scary for them. They're like, bro, they whole business model with Drake is at stake. Let's get the likes to 700. We got 1,400 people in here. We should get the likes to 700. Let's keep it at 50%, you guys. He's in a situation where I don't even know what the game plan is. It's like right now you just got to be quiet, bro. Listen to this. This is what Ebro say. This is what Ebro say.
I'm gonna say something that I don't think a lot of people have discussed, and this is important. One thing about hip hop is it's regional. Yeah. Geography is important. The map and the areas you own, when it comes time for somebody to take your head off, is very important in this game. It always has been. What's yours? Jay-Z, Brooklyn, Nas, Queens.
Hit the like button.
West Coast, Biggie, Brooklyn. Like, you think about all the Meek Mill, Philly's mine. Like, these are mine. You can't even fuck with me in my town.
That's real.
When Kendrick dropped They Not Like Us, bro is basically saying, A,
us versus everybody.
I'm from Compton. Like, I'm from this.
That's right.
I don't even make these type of records. Never even made one of these before. B, I'm going to own my zone.
That's cap. Kendrick has made records like that.
Provide my backyard where I live, where my family's cousins, where I went to school, with a soundtrack for this beef right here. Defending my home. I'm going to put a flag down and defend my home turf. And on the same song, I'm going to ridicule you about co-opting Atlanta into your shit.
Wow.
And you
hit the like button. Hit the like button.
You can't even go ask them for a sound. And by the way, what is your sound? What is yours? What do you own? Is what Kendrick, I feel, is asking on this song, because this is what I own.
Can I be honest with you? I feel like Drake's biggest lyrical misstep in his whole battle was the line about you always acting like we're about to free the slaves.
That was bad.
No, I feel like the one thing
He shouldn't have stepped there.
Says it all the time.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's get it out. Hit the like button. Let's get this video out.
Drake for as much music as he's given Black culture, he's never stood on anything like that. For him to have the balls to say that was crazy. You walk straight into that verse.
You rapping like you're trying to get the slaves free. That's wrong. You don't say that.
In this whole thing. The AI shit, the Pac shit, I know y'all were really upset about it. I was in that crash.
That's what I said.
To me,
that was the misstep. The Pac was the misstep.
To drop a regional specific sounding record.
Yeah, it's something Drake just can't do.
Something can't do.
Hit the like button. If you just coming in, hit the like button.
That is Kendrick's indictment of Drake this whole time.
Let's get to 1,000 likes, you guys.
You don't have a home base. You don't have a region where you can collect the sound. You can cultivate a sound. You can collaborate with a sound. And
that's a good point that they making. Kendrick Lamar planted his flag and said, "West Coast, that's us. We up." He pressed the button, and then the East Coast was like, "You know, we rock with Kendrick too." And they said that Kendrick went and said what he said on the "You Not Like Us" about Atlanta. So now you can't even run to Atlanta to get a sound. Now you can't run to Atlanta and do the Atlanta flow if you Drake. So it made it like hard. Now what is your sound? What is your sound, Drake? What is your sound? That's a good point that they making. Those are great war chess moves. You know what I mean? Those are great chess moves that Kendrick made. Those are good points. Drake, what is Drake's sound? Do we know what Drake's sound is? Or is it just whatever's hot at the moment? If the Migos is out, is Drake gonna go Versace, Medusa head on me like I'm Illuminati? If it's Summer Walker, is Drake gonna get on the Summer Walker and say, is it R&B Drake? Is Drake's sound whatever hot right now? Because Kendrick, he went back to LA and he just did his sound. He just did the LA sound. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, I'm just go back to Compton and I'm about to do this Compton flow, and the whole West Coast and everybody else is gonna rock with us. Because like Nipsey said once, LA is important to California. California is important to the United States. The United States is important to the world. So if I'm important in LA, I'm global. That's what he said. Those are good points.
People are really sensitive about.
Hit the like button. Let's get to 1,000 likes, you guys. Hit the like button.
Or when I talked about the Pac shit, I was like, yo, why you playing with Pac, bro? You're not from that. Like I said, I was like, yo, that could be problematic for you, bro. Like, don't play with Pac like that. Now you playing with the slave shit?
Ebro from the Bay. This is Ebro talking. So he from the Bay. So he like, yo, don't play with Pac. Like, people don't like that. Hit the like button. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Ebro like, yo, don't play with Pac. Hold on. So when Drake did the AI song, people like, oh, this is dope. Snoop and Tupac, he being funny. Bro, that only works on the internet. In real life, bro, people ain't feeling that. The slaves free thing is crazy too, but people wasn't feeling that Pac thing. Bro, what you mean? Don't play with Pac, boys, bro. And then I saw a report that they put out that said Kendrick is trying to, or Drake said it. Drake said it in the song that Kendrick tried to sue him or try to call Pac's estate and get the song taken down. That ain't true. That ain't true. That's a lie. Kendrick did not call Tupac's family and say, sue Drake. That's a lie. Drake lied. That didn't happen, bro. Tupac's family is like, bro, don't play with my, that's Tupac. Nobody got to call around to make that call for them to not like that you use Tupac's voice as AI. They don't like that as it is, the AI stuff. So for Drake to think you think you're going to do that and profit off of Tupac's voice? If Snoop want to let it ride, that's Snoop. He alive. Tupac family wasn't rocking with that. Tupac's sister ain't rocking with that. His mama ain't here. He ain't here. His sister went up for that, I'm sure. Kendrick didn't have to make a call. They was going to do that anyway.
It goes into, there's so many missteps in this. We already talked about the AI Pac thing, and we keep saying AI Pac like there wasn't an AI Snoop as well.
Right.
So that's weird.
AI period.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you guys for the cash apps. I'm gonna get back to him in a second. I just want you to hear this.
2020, All Right was literally the protest song. Like Kendrick had the protest song of 2020. So
hit the like button
by saying you're making slave music. Then you go in. He had the line that we talked about. You probably hate pedophiles because you were molested. Whatever the line was. In Mother,
yeah,
I'm
that's
sober.
crazy.
But that's not even what the song's about.
Yeah, that was a crazy line too. Making fun of somebody for being molested or whatever, like that's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You hate them because this is what happened to you is a nuts thing to say in a rap battle.
That's a weird conversation. Then the line, if I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd be arrested. That's Drake's quote. Weird.
That's weird.
That's weird, and that's not how
Hit the like button if you just coming in.
And then also, weird, the Millie Bobby Brown just bringing her into it with no one said her name. Like, Drake has a lot of missteps.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, bro,
hit the like button.
What are you doing? What are you talking about?
The reason Kendrick doesn't like Drake is beyond just, I don't like you as a...
These are music industry people.
He said that too.
Plenty of times.
He doesn't like what Drake represents in hip-hop.
Thank you.
He doesn't like that this individual
Didn't I just say that?
basically is not authentic, doesn't represent anything of value to Black heritage and Black culture, isn't in touch with his Blackness enough.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a lot. He spent a lot of time on that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is also an important detail, because hip-hop, as we know it today, while yes, it is about having a good time and joy and all this, hip-hop is an extension of the Black nationalist movement.
Yes.
Make no question about it. It is
It's
a
a culture
tool to share information and educate ourselves when the establishment doesn't do so. Mm. And also to make sure that we are represented towards each other and for each other. Like, that's a part of what the hip-hop thing is and the basis of it. Mm. And while it's gone much more mainstream than that, and it's become other things and offshoots and tangents, etc. Kendrick is rooted in that in 2024.
Hit the like button if you just coming in. Hit the like button.
That's a powerful statement that I don't think your mainstream pop hip hop fan will give a fuck, or your hookah smoking club, ass clapping IG thought gives a fuck about.
Mm-hmm.
But it's important to someone like myself, because this hip hop shit saved a lot of our lives.
Hip hop saved my life.
It actually taught us a lot of shit, not only about ourselves, but about social dynamics, the country and where we come from.
100%. 100%. I agree with everything they're saying. You can't play with hip hop. Why people get so upset when they see somebody like Drake is because, bro, what you represent, you playing with a culture that we literally fought to have. This is something that Black people didn't have 100 years ago. So this is something that we fought to have. So for him to say you rapping like you're trying to get the slaves freed, you don't even understand what you saying, bro. You saying something so offensive, you don't even understand. It's not like, I ain't no sensitive, Democrat or none of that. I ain't no victim. I don't believe in all that, Black Lives Matter and like that Democrat super left stuff. Like, of course, Black Lives Matter as a statement, but I'm talking about as a political statement. Come on, bro. But what I am going to say is that rapping like you're trying to get the slaves free, bro, we done been through some stuff. And you ain't in the position to even say nothing like that. You know what I mean? You grew up where you grew up. Don't speak like that. You know what I mean? Like that was a misstep. Another misstep, like they said, was playing with Tupac. You shouldn't have did that. All right, let me read some of these super chats real quick. Gotham, thank you for the super chat. Said a celebrity tarot card reader on IG predicts things to come, and said Lucian is going to get a fall guy to say Kendrick sent him to Drake to shoot Drake. What you think? I don't know. I don't think that I think people are too smart and too aware that shooting at Drake's house. I think people are too smart and too aware to fall for that. You know what I mean? I think people are too intelligent to fall for that. I think that was nonsense. And obviously, the guy that got hit, prayers to him. The Cash App is pinned in the chat, you guys. I see you guys. The Cash App is pinned in the chat. The guy that got hit, prayers to him. But at the same time, people ain't about to be distracted by that. You know what I mean? So don't get it twisted. Like, people ain't stupid. Snapback Picasso, thank you for the super chat. He said, keep up the dope content. Let me look in the Cash Apps real quick. I'm reading Cash App notes, the personalized notes and Cash Apps that you guys send me right now. Nell Light, thank you for the Cash App. It said, nothing been the same since he dropped Control. That's real. Drake probably wish he could go back and say, I'm sorry for all the things I said during the Control era. Hit the like button if you're just coming in, you guys. Let's get the likes up. That's a good point. The Control thing is what started all this. Drake being sensitive about that and just not respecting Kendrick's craft. Drake felt like he was just so much bigger than Kendrick and so much more successful that it would be easy to I'm just gonna go and do what I do. You know what I mean? Drake got all these allegations coming out. It's about to hit the fan, bro. When it hit the fan, is you still a fan? Yeah, Drake got a lot of allegations going against him, and it's about to be a lot of little girls coming forward. Parents is gonna start making them come forward. Like, you go talk about what happened at the Drake concert. We about to get paid off of that. That's how it's about to happen, bro. Drake got about 2 or 3 years where all the news is about to be bad about Drake. Every headline you read is about to sound crazy and bad because of the situation that he in. He should have left Kendrick's family out of it. If he'd have left Kendrick's family out of it, I don't think Kendrick would have went as far as, because Kendrick said it in the song. I know you probably think I hate you, but I don't. Listen to it. He said, you probably think I hate you and I want to ruin the party, but I don't hate you.
But truthfully, I don't have a hating bone in my body. It's supposed to be a good exhibition within the game, but you fucked up the moment you called out my family's name.
You effed up the moment you called out Kendrick's family name. That's what he said in the song. This is supposed to be an exhibition inside the game. You effed up when you called my family name. And Drake has a history of doing that, bro. And I think that's that's just, bro. Every time Drake gets into an issue with another rapper, the first thing he do is go for their wives, their mothers, their women. Like, I think that's so soft and weird, bro. I just think, like, you don't do that in the street, bro. Coming up in the culture we grew up in, on the blocks we grew up in, and how we was raised. And this is not just in the hood. This is just American culture. People kind of have this sense of you don't say the yo mama joke. You don't go too far with the yo mama jokes. You don't go too far with women and children. You know, you don't talk about somebody's wife. You don't talk about somebody's kids. That's when it go too far. And Drake crossed that line. So Kendrick like, okay, you want to cross the line? Okay, bro. That's like we were supposed to have a fist fight, but you pulled a gun out. Okay, let's shoot it out then. That's kind of how it played out. We got a cash app from C. Said, thank you for the daily truth. Love, bro. I appreciate you. I'm just trying to come on here and serve you guys as a creator. I try to come on here and just give you guys my perspective and give you guys the information. Y'all know how hard I work. Y'all see the channel. Y'all see the uploads every day. I'm trying to get 5, 6 uploads out. I'm trying to give y'all all the information as I get it. I'm gonna have multiple channels here soon. In a couple days, we're gonna have a second channel monetized. So there's gonna be another channel to get even more content. I'm gonna be putting 4 or 5 videos out on 2 channels each. I'm taking the cash apps right now. I'm looking at the cash apps and the super chat. The reason we got the cash app up is because the cash app is not a percentage split with the cash app. I get 100% of your donation. So if you send in a donation on the super chat, I got to split it with Google because they own the platform. On the cash app, I get 100% of what you guys trying to donate, and I get to still read your comment and read your personalized notes on there. So that's why we do the cash app. And we got it up because, you know, it's a good alternative for the super chat, so we don't have to split. You know, creators don't like to split percentages, and I don't like to do it either. So thank you guys for all the cash apps. I got another one just came in from C. Said, Daylight the truth. Yeah, Daylight is a real one for that. Daylight is a real one. I got something for Daylight. I'm gonna be posting a video. Daylight got some reaction stuff where he said some stuff about Kendrick. I'm gonna show that tomorrow. Let me see if I can find it for you guys tonight. I'll give you guys the exclusive since you're on the live stream. I got it right here. I'm gonna show you guys what Daylight said in a second. Thank you guys for the donations. Just because of that last cash up that I got that came in, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna put out on the video tomorrow. That Daylight said about this whole situation with Drake and Kendrick in a second. Let me get into these super chats. I think Drake's career is man, he got a roll. He about to have 2 or 3 years where every headline is about to be bad. Rightfully so, if he did these things that they saying he did. Because, bro, you have no business messing with no kids. I don't care if the legal age somewhere else is 16. I don't care, bro. Dion Cole, thank you for the cash app. He said said act like Drake from 13 to 15 wasn't the best. No, Drake from 2013 to 2015 was the best in the game. We don't take nothing from Drake's career, but 2 things can be true, and right is right and wrong is wrong, bro. So, I'm gonna send it. Thank you for the comment and the donation, bro. Right is right and wrong is wrong. It's not that we hate Drake. Nobody hates Drake. We hate what Drake represents. We hate what Drake does. We hate how Drake colonizes. He does colonize. He does run to Houston, and he does run to Houston and Atlanta when, you know, he needs something from hip hop. He don't speak on hip hop issues, bro. He don't. Let's be clear. Like, he don't speak on real issues that hip hop culture go through. You know, let's put it like this. Have you guys even heard Drake say something about them trying to use lyrics against artists in courtrooms? Something that's not even black or white. Like, this has nothing to do with black people or white people. This has nothing to do with black culture, white culture. This is just something you should stand up for because you are part of hip hop. If you are a part of hip hop, lyrics being used against you in the court of law. Have we heard Drake say anything about that? What have we heard Drake stand up for in hip hop culture? It seemed like Drake only stand up for the people that are benefiting him. If I need your sound or if I need you to write for me, then I'll stand up for you. But we don't hear no public statements from Drake about nothing that's important in hip hop culture, not black culture, hip hop culture. They trying to use lyrics against artists in the courtroom. Where's Drake's statements on that? Little stuff like that. Like, bro, those are things that are contributions to the culture. You know what I'm saying? Those are contributions that Drake can have to the culture that he chooses not to do for whatever reason. That makes him look bad. I'm gonna read some of these super chats. We got the Cash App up pinned in the chat. The Cash App, they don't give me a percentage split. The super chats, I have to split a percentage with Google. The Cash App, I get your full donation. And I still get to read your comment and read the personalized notes same way. And I got the Cash App pulled up in front of me for everybody sending them over. Super chats. Thank you for your donations. It says, when will Kendrick drop again? Drake, a PDF. Kendrick is dropping again this summer, bro. Kendrick, I believe, has an album coming out in June. They saying 6/16. Kendrick's birthday is June 17th. My birthday, June 17th. Salute to us. Mustard is heavily involved from what I'm hearing. The West Coast is very clicked up right now. So Roddy Ricch is involved. Vince Staples is involved. Daylight is involved. The Game is not involved from what I'm hearing. From what I'm hearing behind the scenes, bro, the Game do not have good graces with Top Dog right now. Like, Top Dog ain't feeling what Game was doing. You know what I mean? Standing with Drake and all that. So, that's what I'm hearing behind the scenes. I don't know how true that is, but that's the mumblings on the West Coast right now. Y'all know I'm in the West Coast, Southern California. I'm from the IE. You know what I mean? About 45 minutes from LA, and all my family from LA. So that's what I'm hearing. All my family from Compton and Watts. What I'm hearing is Game. Nobody happy on the West Coast with Game right now. So I think to answer your question, thank you, Hell No, for the donation. It said, when will Kendrick drop again? Drake, a PDF. Kendrick dropping this summer for sure. Yordell Dippy, he said he ain't coming. Thank you for the super chat donation. He said he ain't coming back. UMG gonna salvage what they can. They already vandalized his store in London. Yeah, I don't think UMG is gonna salvage what they can. I think UMG is looking at it like, bro, hit the like button, you guys. You guys just coming in. Let's get it to 1,500 likes. Let's get it to 1,500 likes. UMG is $400 million invested into Drake. UMG's $400 million invested into Drake, and they just gave it to him in 2022. They wasn't expecting all this. I promise you. They wasn't expecting all this. So they want their money back. And if UMG doesn't, Nike is calling. Like, they not calling Drake because Drake don't own nothing of his career. Drake did a deal. Y'all seen the contract video where I put Drake's contract up? Drake don't own nothing. So UMG is looking at it like, if not for us, we don't even gotta dislike this beef. But Nike is calling us like, yo, y'all gave, or y'all you need to protect Drake. You need to protect Drake because we got this OVO Nike deal where we got OVO Jordans coming out this summer. And what's up? Y'all not protecting? We got the OVO Nike hoodies. And you feel me? The Nike Tech OVO. Y'all got Nike is calling UMG. So if UMG, even if let's say for whatever reason, which is not true, UMG 100% cares. Let's pretend that they didn't. If they didn't care, they still care. You get what I'm saying? So it's not just UMG you got to worry about it. Kendrick is going up against a lot of different corporations right now. Let's hit the like button. If you just come in, let's get the likes to 1,500. Let's get to likes at 1,500. Big Time Willie, thank you for the super chat donation. I'm seeing everybody hitting the Cash App. I'm gonna get back to you guys. I'm just trying to give the super chat a fair chance. I'm gonna give the Cash App, all the Cash App personalized notes. I'm gonna reach y'all's too. He said Kendrick is the boy from Fresh playing chess. Thank you for your super chat donation. Yordle Dippy said they not like us. It ain't even West Coast only. If you're American, you're not standing by no Toronto boy. Facts. This ain't even a West Coast, East Coast thing. And I misspoke earlier because in the beginning, I did a video in the beginning. I felt like the East Coast was on Drake's side in the beginning of this beef. Just because I was hearing it from the industry. Y'all saw what 50 was doing? 50 was on Drake's side. Gilly, Cameron, Mace. I'm like, oh, the East Coast trying to ride. Like, they picking Drake. But from the fans hit me up and corrected that. They were like, nah, Will, you tripping, bro. They're like, you tripping. We rocking with Kendrick, period. The boogeyman up the skull with him. So salute to y'all. Salute to my East Coast homies. You know what I mean? Salute to my East Coast homies. All that whole, you know, Chig, my boy Chig Smooth, that's the homie. My boy, if you guys go watch Forgotten Kings TV, that's the homie. My boy Rip. You know, Stacy down there in Florida, that's the homie. My boy FC. You know, everybody on the East Coast, salute to everybody over there. Hit the like button, Let's get it to 15. Oh, we hit it. All right, we have 1,500. Let's keep going. Brian, thank you for your super chat donation. He said, not reading that, bro. Thank you for your super chat donation, though. Let me see. Let me read a couple cash outs real quick. I'm gonna get back to the super chats. Gerald, thank you for the cash out. He said, we must talk about Bella B. Harris. Too, she was a minor. Yeah, that's a video that's going around. Only reason I didn't do a video on the Bella Harris thing was because somebody had already did a video that I felt like was up to quality and they did it so well that I didn't want to step on their video. You know, I didn't want to step on their video. I was like, they did this so well. I want them to get all the views for this topic because they did it so perfectly to me. Dion, thank you for the Cash App donation. He said he was huge in the club before he worked with Future. He said, if you're reading this, it's too late, was all over. That's true. And nobody's hating on Drake, bro. Like that narrative gotta die. People hate the pedo stuff. People hate people that grown men that mess with little girls. It's not Drake personally. It's the principle, bro. People don't like that stuff. Rightfully so. Nobody in the world, I've traveled all over the world. Nobody in the world likes people messing with little kids. That's frowned upon everywhere. And that's what makes it hard for Drake to come back from this. Because you're not fighting out. This is not like the 6ix9ine snitching thing. You know what I mean? Ironically, I'm not being funny, the 69 God stuff. This is not like when 6ix9ine was out there and people were like, oh, snitching is okay, snitching is not okay. No, this is everybody agrees that messing with little kids is not okay. Not raising your kids, not being a deadbeat father is not okay. Everybody across the board agrees with that. So it's not a debate thing. I see all the cash apps coming in. I'm gonna read some super chats. This is not something that Drake can just easily come back from. These are allegations, bro, bro, these are serious. You know what I mean? Like, don't even put another song out. You need to figure out this because the public don't like what's going on. You know what I mean? The public don't like what's going on. And especially with everything that's going on with Diddy on the heels of that, the Cat Williams interview and all that stuff, people's looking at it like, bro, what's going on in the music industry? Rightfully so. Hit the like button if you just came in. Hit the like button, you guys. Keep the likes up. Keep the likes up. Every time somebody come in, hit the like button. Make sure you guys tell them to hit the like button in the chat. I'm gonna read some super chats. I got the cash apps here. I'm gonna read the cash app. The cash app is pinned in the chat. If you donate on the cash app, I read those first because those are more. I don't have to split the percentage of your donation with Google because Google owns YouTube. Salute to the East Coast supporting Kendrick too, and salute to the South supporting Kendrick and everybody in the Midwest too, and everywhere else, bro. Okay, Zone Fanfic, thank you for your super chat donation. Said, okay, serious question. With fans understanding the obvious evidence against Drake, why do they gaslight, make this red pill stance, and divert away from claims advocating for him as a rapper? This is a good question. I think people have cognitive dissonance, which means people have this thing where the truth doesn't align with their beliefs. They want to believe that Drake is something that he's not. They want to believe that Drake is like this cool dude. There's a reason that Drake don't do interviews outside of UMG owning the rights to his visual media. There's a reason that Drake don't do interviews. It's because when he talks, he don't sound cool. He sound corny when he talk. And people look at that. People would look at his interviews and be like, I don't want to follow this. This is not somebody that I want to support. This is this dude is corny. He's not even from our code. That's how they would look at him if they heard him. And it's just, how many times have y'all heard Drake's speaking voice? Thank you for everybody coming in. Hit the like button if you just got in here. How many times have y'all heard Drake's speaking voice and be like, hey, he didn't sound nothing like I thought he like. He don't sound cool or even a little bit from our culture. He don't even sound like he's learned nothing since, coming and being in the culture of America. He sounds straight corny. So I think to answer your question, he said, why do fans see the obvious evidence against Drake and still gaslight and take these red pill stances and divert away from the claims against him? It's because people have cognitive dissonance. People don't want to accept that the truth is the truth. They want to accept that their beliefs are the truth. So when the belief don't line up with the truth, they go with their beliefs and they try to stick to that point and make other people feel bad about just looking at the truth. Bro, we just looking at the truth. We don't hate Drake because we looking at the truth, bro. This is the truth. I'm not a Drake hater because I'm looking at the truth. We know Drake music is fire. We know what Drake has done in hip hop. We know the accomplishments. We know his music ain't trash. We know Drake is a talented artist. Does he write everything? No, but is he still a great performer of the music? Like if something, bro, we know what Drake does. But at the same time, right is right and wrong is wrong. We're not talking about music in this situation. Donate to the Cash App is pinned in the chat. I'm going to read you guys' Cash App comments and questions, your personalized notes too. We're not talking about Drake's music. Hit the like button, you guys. We're not talking about Drake's music. We're talking about the person, the man. Bro, do you have kids? This is the conversation. Do you have kids out there that you're not taking care of? Because if so, I don't want to send my kids to your concert. If so, I don't think I should be paying $700 for a concert ticket and $500 for a backstage for somebody that's messing with little kids, if that's the truth. So yes, fans have a right to some, when you're making that much money off of fans, yes, people have a right to say, bro, I didn't donate and I didn't gave money to this. I didn't, supported this clothing line. I didn't bought my kid all the OVO stuff for Christmas. I didn't got birthday cakes and all kind of Drake themed parties. If you messing with little kids, I have a problem with that. You can't gaslight people to say they wrong for feeling that way. I don't care if you like Drake's music. If people feel that way, that's not the wrong thing to feel. Hit the like button. Let's get the likes to 1,700. Hit the like button, you guys. That's not the wrong thing to feel. And a lot of the people just want to be fans and like you riding for this person like they're going to come and do something. Bro, tell the truth. Like the truth is the truth without no cut on it. You know what I mean? So a lot of people don't want to accept what the truth is, but because it don't align with their beliefs. But the truth is the truth, bro. And sometimes we gotta call it for what it is. All the time we gotta call it for what it is. We can't play games. Drake's music is fire. We know that. We talking about Drake as a man. Am I buying a concert ticket for somebody that mess with little girls? Am I sending my 16? Look, you got to look at it like this. If I have a 16-year-old daughter, do I want to send her to a Drake concert? Do I want to break my budget, pay my hard-earned money, $300 a ticket to send her to a Drake concert where she could potentially be on stage and this happened to her like this other 17-year-old little girl? Do I want to send my 16, 17-year-old to a concert to get felt up by a 30-year-old man just because he's famous? People have morals, bro. So to answer your question, bro, that's why they gaslight. That's why some of these fans gaslight. That's why they have these red pill stances. That's why they want to divert from the claims, because they don't want to accept that this could be the truth. They want to accept their beliefs as truth instead of the truth as truth. Big Time Willie, thank you for your super chat. He said, I thought this was going to be an exhibition. That's what K-Dot said. Thank you for your donation. I'm in the Cash App donations. I got one from Jonathan. He said, what happens to Drake if it ends today? Man, that's a good question. Thank you for your question. In the Cash App. That's a great question, bro. What happens to Drake if it ends today? Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna answer two questions at once. This one's from Bryant on the Cash App donations. The Cash App is pinned in the chat. You guys can see it in there. Bryant said, how likely will it be for OVO to sue for defamation? And so OVO is not going to sue for defamation because that would just look bad in public opinion again. You suing to keep people quiet instead of, it's not going to happen. It would just look bad. If that story came out that somebody, that Drake sues anybody right now, it's going to look like culture vulture. They're going to call him a culture vulture, and they're going to say, now you're trying to get more money off the culture. It wouldn't be a good headline, so they're not going to sue anybody. They're going to have to let the public opinion just rock on this one. He definitely not going to sue Kendrick because he's not going to sue Kendrick because Kendrick already thought about what if he gets sued. Before Kendrick put these songs out, he already thought about getting sued for defamation because everybody know how the industry is. So Kendrick not stupid. Kendrick has been sued before. He's talked about it in his songs. Me and Top playing rock, paper, scissors in court. A real hustler lose money just to go get some more. Yeah, it's like that. Drop one classic, came right back. Another classic, right back. Like Kendrick know he can be sued. So he thought about all that before he said all these things. So Drake is not going to sue because he doesn't want Kendrick to have to present evidence to these things. Because what if Kendrick comes to court? Y'all talking about what if Drake sues for defamation? What if Kendrick comes to court with the evidence? What headline would that be? Hit the like button. Let's get the likes to 1,800, you guys. Hit the like button. Let's get the likes up. We should be at two. Let's get 2,000 likes in here. Let's get 2,000 likes. Let's make that the next goal. OVO is not going to sue. Drake is not going to sue because what if Kendrick starts presenting evidence publicly? If Kendrick gets sued, he has to present evidence on his claims. For it to be a defamation suit, it has to be a lie. Drake, the last thing Drake wants is Kendrick going to court doing a deposition or on the stand presenting actual evidence. That's the last thing he wants. So they're not going to sue because they don't want them headlines. Plus, they don't want the public backlash of Drake is suing based on, he don't want to look like a culture vulture. So it's important. They're trying to save Drake's career right now. That's the ultimate goal for UMG right now. Save Drake's career. How can we save his career? So that it's not going to be a lawsuit. Now, let me get back to the other question that Jonathan sent on Cash App. He said, what happens to Drake if it ends today? Right now, if it ends today, I don't know how Drake, I don't think Drake even knows who he is outside of hip hop. He's been in this for so long and he's been doing this industry game for so long. I don't know if he even knows what to do without hip hop. You know what I'm saying? If people say Drake can never be a rapper again, maybe he goes and he does overseas music, and just does that like that album he did where it just sounded like a bunch of overseas type of music. Maybe he does that. I don't know. But whatever he does, what we do know is he can't just come back in hip hop and just walk around comfortably right now. He gotta kind of walk on eggshells. I think he should disappear. I think he should disappear for 2 years. I wouldn't even say one more thing to Kendrick Lamar. The best thing he could do is let Kendrick do whatever he gonna do, and that's probably why he said that in his diss song, the last one, the Heart Part 6. That's probably why Drake was saying it. Like, I'm gonna let you drop your 10 song because right now you killing me. You're not just killing me in music, you also killing my public perception. The best thing Drake could do is disappear for 2 years and just pop back out again. Like, I'm talking about disappear. We don't see him on Instagram. We don't see him out nowhere. We don't see him in no clubs. We don't see him in America at all. Go home for 2 years, bro, and pop back out and let all this try to blow over and hope that nothing legally happens to you based on all this that's going on. That's the best thing he could do. So to answer your question, what happens if Drake ends? This is the Cash App question I got you guys. Said, what happens if Drake, if it ends all today for Drake? Drake goes into the sunset with the $400 million that he got from UMG, and he comes back out when it's appropriate, and he got to play the anonymity game. You got to start going into like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just go back, reclude into my hideout, and I'll pop back out when it makes sense. Because right now there's nothing he can say about Kendrick that's gonna make us be like, ooh, that's fire. It's over with, bro. Hit the like button. Let's get the likes up to 2,000. There's nothing Drake can say about Kendrick Lamar right now that's gonna make him look good. Everything's gonna make him look worse. The only people that think Drake look good is delusional Drake fans, the delusional ones. Bro, even Drake fans. I'm a Drake fan. I love Drake music. I think this is horrible what's happening to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you do not look good at all. And if any part of that is true, that's a problem. People don't want to send their 16-year-old daughters to a Drake concert if you messing with little 16-year-old girls. Period. And they have that right. As parents, they have that right. As kids is gonna be bro. Y'all don't think the kids is walking around teenagers walking around talking about what's going on? You know what I mean? It's crazy. Cash App. Thank you for the Cash App, Chris Day. Said thank you. The comment is thank you. Some of us aren't drinking the Kool-Aid. Yeah, shouldn't be. Everybody should be on the side of the truth. Everybody should be on the side of the truth. Nobody should be on the side of Drake or Kendrick. It should be what's true and what's not true. And if what's going on with Drake is not true, then it'll come out. And we'll have to come on here and we'll talk about it. But what it looked like is a lot of evidence is against you, bro. You making a lot of missteps. Now, in the beef with the musically, you making a lot of missteps. But in life, bro, what are you doing? Why is your dad following this 17-year-old girl? Are you using your dad's profile to recruit women? What's going on? Why is this little girl, this 17-year-old girl, scared and saying things like, oh, I can't say that because it'll be in the courts? Huh? Bro, all you got to do is say is no. The little boy asked her, Would you let Drake smash right now? The little girl just turned 17 like 10 days ago, from what they're saying, from what reports are saying. 10 days ago, she turned 17. So you 16, you 16 in the mind. Dude, the little kid asked her, like, would you let Drake smash right now? Why is Drake's dad following you on Instagram? She said, oh yeah, he follows me and I follow him. Drake dad is elderly. Why is he following a 16, 17-year-old girl on Instagram? And she said, oh, whatever. And then he was like, let me ask you a question. Would you let Drake smash right now? She was like, I can't confess that. Whoa. You can't confess. But you're a kid. Kids be making mistakes. They don't even know they're making mistakes. Hit the like button. Let's get to 2,000 likes. So for her to say that, it made Drake look, and then she followed it up with, I don't want to discuss this no more because it could be in the courts. Like if I tell you what's going on, it could be in the courts or whatever she said. Crazy. That makes Drake look bad, bro. Justin sent a Cash App. He said, have you seen any of the Reddit rabbit hole stuff? I haven't had time to look at it. I just know what the articles I'm seeing and the reports that I'm seeing from different stuff. Hit the like button. Let's get to 2,000 likes. I haven't seen nothing on Reddit yet. But when I get a chance, I'll probably go through a rabbit hole and see what's going on. Gerald, thank you for the Cash App. He said Drake should do like Judas did since he's telling. All right. Thank you for your donation. Dion sent the personalized note on Cash App. He said the streets in the Midwest don't rock with Drake either. He said they don't speak to us, but will play Drake over Kendrick. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you for your donation on Cash App. He said, this is from Garab. He said, is Dot in danger if he does not apologize? I think Kendrick is in danger regardless because he's hurting UMG's #1 artist, hip hop wise. It's their #1 hip hop artist. They just gave Drake $400 million. So Kendrick has some level of threat from that. But also these other companies that are invested in Drake, whether it could be Sprite, Nike, whoever, Jordan, whoever, all these big major Fortune 500 companies that expect a return from the money they spent on Drake. Kendrick is hurting their pockets too. Hit the like button. Let's get it to 2,000 likes, you guys. So the like button's free. Hit the like button. So to answer the question, thank you for your Cash App donation. To answer your question, Kendrick is definitely in danger in some capacity. He's definitely going to have to move a certain way for a while. But I think he knew that before he started all this. All right, let me read some super chats before I'm going to continue with the Cash App questions and comments. We're going to keep talking. Let me see what's going on in the super chat real quick. Southern Boy said, then why diss Mike Jack? I think Kendrick dissed Drake because he doesn't like what Drake represents. He doesn't like the industry puppet that Drake represents. Like, bro, you are so industry. You could have went independent and ended the music business and saved everybody. All the artists that are getting ripped off at record labels, you could have stopped all that, but you chose to re-sign in 2022 and go back into the system and stay a good boy. Like you a house nigga, bro. Like that's how Kendrick look at him. You the light-skinned nigga in the house that sell out all the slaves in the field. And you expect us to treat you like master. And that's how Kendrick looks at Drake, I believe. He doesn't dislike Drake. I think he does dislike Drake. I think he just doesn't like what Drake represents more than anything. I don't think he genuinely has a hating bone for Drake. I just don't like what you represent. I don't want to see another one of you ever come into hip hop again. And I want to discourage record labels from signing somebody like Drake again. Hit the like button. Let's get 20 more likes. Get it to 2,000. 20 people hit the like button. Let's get it to 2,000. I think that's what it is. That's why Kendrick did it in the first place. I think he just has a genuine feeling of purpose for representing hip hop and, making sure that this doesn't happen again. Plus, there's kids involved and stuff, bro. Yordle Dippy, thank you for your super chat. He said, if they defending Drake, they not like us. Facts. If you guys donate into the super chat, you can hit me on Cash App too. Google takes a percentage of the super chat donation. Cash App, I get 100% of your donation, and I still get to read your question. So you guys can hit me on the Cash App. It's pinned in the chat. Thank you for all the donations from both super chat and Cash App. I'm reading both of them. Instant message. Thank you for your donation. Said according to Mustard, Dot's album is going to drop mid-June. Yeah, y'all seen the video on my channel? 6/16 is what they saying. I think I broke that news. That Kendrick's album is coming in June. So y'all can go watch that video on my channel. Subscribe so y'all can get all those type of videos. But you can go see that I broke that news that Kendrick is being reported, and it's likely that Kendrick's album is coming in June. Mustard's album is coming in June. And, you know, the West Coast is very clicked up right now. I'm out here so I can tell you guys what's going on in California, Southern California. You know what I mean? I can tell you guys. You know, I'm talking to people and I'm getting a lot of different information that Kendrick is dropping in June. And I'm getting information that the Not Like Us video is coming soon. The music video for Not Like Us is coming very soon. They're working on it right now. Kendrick is just one of them perfectionists when it comes to his videos. So it's going to take a couple weeks to get it right and edit it right. But Kendrick is just getting ready to drop that Not Like Us video from what I'm hearing. And the album is coming in June. His birthday is June 17th, but he's going to probably drop on June 16th. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. But, you know, anything could change. Anything could happen. You know, music is, the business behind it is crazy. So thank you guys for the Cash App donations. I'm going to get back to your questions and comments on Cash App in a second. Just give me a second. Let me read some super chats and I'm going to get all the Cash Apps. I'm going to get back to that in a second. Bev B Gaming said, have you that the reason why, bro, you gotta type it better, bro. Said, oh, your best work is the light pack. Because Daylight wrote back to back for Drake, allegedly. Yeah, I broke that news on my channel too. A lot of the things you guys saying in the super chat is stuff I already covered on the channel. I'm the one that put that story out that Daylight, you know, had wrote back to back, and that's why Kendrick said your best work is light pack on like that. Scotty says ego will be your end. Drake was really feeling like king of the world and smelling himself too hard. He asked for this, and now he can't handle the gift he's received. Amen. Thank you, Scotty, for the super chat donation and that comment. That's true. Pride always, the Bible say pride always go before the fall. Pride always go before the fall. You know, Drake had this ego thing where he felt like Kendrick is the little homie. In his mind, Kendrick is the little homie that's not as talented as me. I'm going to smoke him. He really thought he was just going to walk Kendrick down. Y'all heard how he was talking? His narrative has changed so much. Drake's narrative has changed so much. Hit the like button for me, you guys. His narrative has changed so much throughout this beef. It went from, you ain't the boogeyman, ain't nobody worried about you, Cole might be scared, I'm not, to all the way from that to, yeah, you could just keep putting your disses out, bro. Say what you want to say. I'm done with it. Like, bro, what? Man. So, yeah, Drake's ego got the best of him. You feel like you the king of the world. You feel like you never can get too comfortable and feel like it can't happen to you. You can never get too comfortable and feel like the world loves you that much. Even with you guys, right? I know I got to walk in line with my fan, you know what I mean? Audience and different people. Like, because at the end of the day, bro, like it can happen to anybody. So you don't just make decisions and start treating people any kind of way. You treat people right. Always. You know, and you do the right things. Just because you can take advantage of something don't mean you should. You know what I'm saying? So I think Drake, he's learning that lesson right now. You're not king, bro. You're not God. You know? So I got a big Cash App donation from Tina Plummer. Thank you for the big donation. So I'm gonna read your comment as a priority because you donated so much. This said Philly rise for Kendrick, and thank you for sharing the truth. 100%. Shout out to Philly, man. Shout out to Philly for riding with Kendrick, and shout out to you, Tina. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. That's big. And you know, I'm always gonna try to speak the truth. I'm loyal to my audience. I'm not loyal to Kendrick. I'm not loyal to Drake. I'm loyal to my audience, bro. First of all, God first for me. I work hard to serve God and be diligent with the blessing that God has given me. Secondly, I work for my audience. You know, you guys are the people that come here, and you guys are the people that donate to the super chat and donate to the Cash App. The Cash App is pinned in the chat. And you guys are the ones that I do this for, you know. So thank you guys, and I'm humbled by it. Every time we get on these lives, every time we do these videos and we do these numbers, man, I'm doing this for y'all. I'm in service to y'all. You know, if I can get to the Kendrick Lamar Not Like Us video shoot, I'm gonna go live from the video shoot for y'all. You know what I mean? Like, so this, I'm in service to God first, y'all second. You know, thank you for that. Zane Huckabee on super chat. Thank you for your donation. Said, I don't think a lot of people grasp what K-Dot is going up against. I think he's known about Drake for years and is now finally exposing him and the industry. Kendrick is waking up a lot of people. 100%. Kendrick is going against, bro. Kendrick is going against the system. Kendrick ain't signed to UMG. He got a publishing deal with him. That's even strategic. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me get a water. if I have a deal with a publishing deal, I don't have to sign Kendrick. They don't own Kendrick's music. He don't have a record deal. This is why he's able to take the copyright off of YouTube and let everybody play his music on their YouTube videos, because he don't have a record deal with UMG. UMG would never allow that. You can't do that with none of Drake's music. Kendrick has a publishing deal with UMG. So this is how it's gonna work, bro. Kendrick probably did that deal. This is a possibility. I'm gonna do a deal with UMG where they making some money off of my music before I diss Drake. He did that deal in 2022. Before I diss Drake and get ready for my next album, I'm gonna do this. That way they're invested financially in both of us. They're not as invested. They're invested short term in both of them, but long term they invested in Drake because they gave Drake $400 million for all of his likeness, for his music, publishing, his visual media, and for his merch. UMG owns all that for Drake. So they're invested. They gave Drake $400 million for that. So they invested long term in Drake being successful, but in the short term, they make money off this beef, off the music. You know what I'm saying? So Kendrick is smart for doing a deal with them, because if he didn't have a deal with UMG, they will be able to put the weight of their full company behind destroying him. But because he has a deal, we can't really destroy him, because if we destroy his reputation, if UMG destroys reputation, they destroying their own money. And they're not going to do that. So people don't understand that Kendrick is up against a lot of Fortune 500 companies. Nike is calling UMG. Hey, what's going over there with Drake? What are you guys going to do to fix this? We got these OVO Jordans that are supposed to be coming out this summer. What are you guys doing to fix this before? Because we can't, if he got these allegations messing with little kids, nobody's going to want to buy these shoes. And we already gave you guys $50 million for that. So what are you guys going to do about that? That's how it goes, bro. KRL11 said, we must talk Bella B. Harris too. She was a minor. There's a good video out there, but because you guys keep requesting the Bella Harris video, I'm going to do a breakdown of it. So just bear with me, but there's a good video out there. The reason I haven't talked about Bella Harris yet is because there's a guy out there that did a great video on it, and I didn't want to step on his content. But if you guys really want me to give my opinion on that part of it, I'll give it, because obviously I'm in service to my audience first. But I was trying to respect the other dude, you know, and not take. I didn't want to take views away from his video on it, because he did a great job on it. Blocka Sean MMA, thank you for the super chat donation. I'm taking Cash App donations. I'm gonna get back to you guys Cash App comments and stuff like that in a second. The Cash App is pinned in the chat. I see all you guys on Cash App, but I want to give the super chat a fair shot too, and I want to read their stuff too. So I'm gonna get back to Cash App. So send your Cash Apps in. You guys got priority. You already know I'm giving the Cash App priority, because you know that's I don't have to split the percentage with Google. So give me a second. Let me read some super chats. He says, so what's up with the album cover with 12 pregnant women? Yeah, I thought that was weird. In hindsight, everything looks weird now. You know, it's just like Diddy. You know, all these videos was out on Diddy from the beginning, and we heard all these different things from the beginning. But when the allegations come out and the lawsuits start hitting and we start hearing different things, now it's like, okay, hold on, let's go back and look at everything. Now we pulling up old tweets. Now we looking at your album cover differently if you Drake. All the pregnant women and all that, it looked crazy now. It didn't age well. Let's see. Southern Boy, thank you for your super chat. Said Drake confused popularity with love. Culture wins. Woo! That's a bar. That's a bar. Don't ever think because you popular, you're loved. You feel me? It's a big difference. Popularity, it comes with, you can get some love from it, but it's not the same. You're right. You're right. He thought because everybody knows him and he's so famous that everybody just automatically loves him. No, we love your music, bro. But if you do some BS, we own you too. You ain't special. You ain't. That's one thing that 2024 is showing everybody. Ain't nobody special in this industry or any industry. You do some BS, bro. We can do something about it. We gonna do something about it. Hey, let's get the likes up to 2,200. Let's get the likes up. 20 more likes. We get to 2,200. All right, I'm gonna get back to the Cash Apps in a second. Let's get back to let me read some of these Cash Apps. Thank you guys for the Cash App donations. These are my priority comments. Aku, thank you for your Cash App. She said, do you think the whole Drake shooting is PR control? I think it's possible. I think it's weird timing, and we gonna know that the shooting at Drake's house is some PR stunt if we don't hear nothing about it a year from now. 6 months to a year from now, nobody came forward, nobody was arrested, nothing happened in a neighborhood like that with all those cameras. Everybody got Ring cameras and everybody got cameras on their house. I got cameras all around my house. all around the outside of my house and inside. So I know that in them neighborhoods, they got them. So, you know, if we don't hear nothing in a year, we know it was a PR stunt. Thank you for your Cash App donation. The Cash App is pinned in the chat if you guys want to donate to the Cash App and get your comment read. I'm also reading the super chats, but I'm putting Cash App as priority. Let me see, what did I miss on Cash App? Kit P. Thank you for your Cash App. Say, have you seen the new anti-Kendrick site, OK Liar? Yeah, I saw that. Any OK Liar being the website name, that told me enough. Like somebody went and hurry up and made a website to slander. Like, bro, or just to put articles out in on their bias. Ryan, thank you for your Cash App donation. Said the situation with the little girl seems like an NDA. I don't know that that's true, but I don't know if you could put, y'all tell me, I don't know. I'm not getting women to sign or girls to sign NDAs, so I don't know. But I don't know if you could put a minor on an NDA. But I think and I also think the law is if you commit a crime, the NDA is void. I think, I'm not sure though. Eric, thank you for your Cash App donation. He said, keep that content up, big homie, love it. Appreciate you. I'm for sure gonna do that. The Cash App is pinned in the chat. If you guys send me a Cash App, I'm reading them, and I'm gonna get back to the super chat in a second. Let me make sure I got my super chats right. Vortray said, who puts ghostwriters on a diss track? For real, bro. Thank you for your Cash App donation. That's a fact, bro. That right there, bro. How are you part of the culture, but you got ghostwriters for a diss track? Come on, bro. Okay, I told y'all. Aiden, thank you for your Cash App donation. He said, look at Genius page on Dot for his new album. Yeah, I ain't seen it yet, but I'll check it out. But I believe it. You know, I'm telling y'all, Kendrick is dropping in June. I told y'all, if don't let nobody take that from me. I told y'all here on my platform first. If you guys go watch the video, I told y'all first that Kendrick was gonna be dropping in June, and it seemed like it's about to happen. All right, let me get back to the super chats. I'm gonna get back to the Cash Apps in a second. Just give me a second. I'm gonna read some super chats. Let me read some. Hold on. Let me make sure I got the. Okay. Oh man, it's looking bad, bro. It's not looking good. Yordle Dippy, thank you for your super chat. He said he's a culture vulture. That's it. Facts. He is. Definition of it too. Like I'm literally gonna pull up to y'all city, listen to y'all slang, hear how y'all flow on y'all music, and I'm gonna go do the same thing and call it and make people feel like I popularized that sound. Like if the sound wasn't popular, you wouldn't have a reason to go take it. Hit the like button if you just came in, please. Hit the like button, you guys, please. People like to say that Drake creates or Drake blows sounds up. And some of that is true. But if the sound wasn't popular already, if the sound wasn't fire already, Drake wouldn't be pulling up to these cities taking that sound. So that is some culture vulture stuff. Now, people say, well, he benefited the artists that he helped. Like the Migos are bigger because of Drake. Yeah, but that's like saying that the slave owner, master gave you a house. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like you still a slave. Like you still got slaves though, bro. That don't make you a good person because you like somebody gave you something to enhance your career and you did them a favor. Like that's essentially you paid them. Like you repaid them for what they gave you. And what culture is that giving you something? Oh, we know what culture. You know, like in what culture do you in what world do y'all feel like Drake gave the Migos or Kendrick or whoever he supposedly helped their career? That's why I didn't like what Maul said. Y'all heard Maul screaming and crying about that? Like, oh, he helped y'all career, bro. We helped his too, though. So if we helped his, how did he help? How what we supposed to kiss the ground he walk on? Get out of here. Fatal the Collector, thank you for your super chat donation. He said your story is great, bro. Your coverage on this is A1. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate that, man. I'm really trying to stay diligent, and you guys see how hard I'm working. I'm up right now with you guys after I put out 5-6 videos today, and I got 5-6 more coming tomorrow, and I'm gonna be here tomorrow with you guys too. I'm gonna be here all week, son. Zane Huckabee, thank you for your super chat. Says, is it that Drake's music is fire? Is it Drake's music that's fire? He takes a lot of people's songs. A bunch of his hits have been penned by other people. Yeah. His name is on it. I mean, that's when we say Drake's music, we saying the stuff under his name. So I understand what you're saying, though. But you know, it is a lot of other sounds, and that's what Ebro and them was getting at. If you guys didn't hear that, maybe I should play that again in a second. But Ebro and them was getting at that, like, bro, you know, Drake takes a lot of people's sounds. Hold on, I just got to update. All right, we ain't even about to talk about that. Meek Mill said some nonsense, I think. Let me get back to you guys, talking with you guys. Make sure you guys hit the Cash App. The Cash App is pinned in the chat. The donations to the Cash App, it's just like Super Chat. I get to still read your comment, but I get 100% instead of having to split a percentage with Google. So hit me in the Cash App. If you get to the Cash App first, if you can get to the Cash App first. If not, the Super Chat is cool. I'm still gonna read your comment, but I'm making Cash App the priority. So 6'3" black male, thank you for your donation on Super Chat. Said the defense to defamation is truth. Hood. Yeah. Yep. You defend defamation. You can't. It's not a defamation lawsuit if it's true. If you can't say I defamed you if it's true. So that's the last thing Drake want to do is try to sue for defamation. Because what if Kendrick comes to court with receipts? What if he comes to court and says this is the evidence that I have? That'll be a crazy headline. Drake don't even want to go down that road. Francisco Lucas, thank you for your donation. He said Doc Warner and LeBron Curry, the two biggest sports stars in the world, about Drake being a groomer, and gets no mention in the left and right media silence. Yeah, the media is biased, bro. The media is more than biased. The media is a profit business, even if whether they want to say it or not. Like they gonna go with whatever company is gonna make sure that they keep their pockets lined and give them access to the big events. UMG has a big chokehold on entertainment industry across the board. You know, so UMG has a big chokehold. So the media companies want to be able to come in there and say, I still got the invite to this event that UMG is in control of. So they're not going to, the media companies you can't trust. You have to come to independent media to get the true stories on these things. Let's get the likes to 2,500, you guys. Hit the like button. We almost there, 150 likes away. I got a Cash App comment. Thank you for the Cash App, Gerald. He said, Drake shooting was definitely a PR stunt. We in 2024. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. It's very possible. All right, I'm about to read all the $10. I'm reading all the $10 super chats because we have so many super chats, and it's a lot of them is $1, $2, and I really appreciate you guys. I'm gonna get to you guys too, but I got to get to some of these people that are donating a little more, and the Cash Apps obviously is take priority. So if you want to do the $2, do it on Cash App. And I'll make you a priority. But in the super chat, you know, let's do the $9.99s and up for a second, and then I'll get back to the $2.99s and everything else. Thank you guys for all the donations, though. I appreciate you guys. I just want to make sure I'm respecting the people that are coming through. So Hexius man in your name is cut off, but his thank you for the super chat donation. He said hit you with $20 earlier to grab some lunch. Salute what you're doing. Grind is impeccable. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. That's real. That's love, bro. That's love. I appreciate you, man. I really work hard for you guys because I want to get the truth out. That's always my goal. You know, it's not to make Drake look bad, make Kendrick look bad, or make either one look good. It's what's the truth of these situations? What's the receipts behind this? What's the articles behind this? You know, what is the news reported for the last 10, 15 years behind this? And that's what I try to bring to the platform. And I try to work hard and give you guys 5, 10 videos a day. That's just my goal. And I try to I'm in service to the audience. God first. I'm in service to God first and be diligent with the platform that he's blessed me with. And then I try to serve my audience second, what you guys need to hear and what you guys need to see. Hit the like button for me. Thank you for your donation, bro. Oblivion 3, thank you for your donation. He said, bro, remember that BBL Drizzy has to drop 2 albums a year for his $400 million UMG deal. He signed his soul away. No disappearing for him. Maybe go pop where he belongs. Malibu Mo 400 K.Fire. Yeah, I reported that. I remember the UMG deal is $400 million, and I couldn't confirm that Drake was required to do two albums a year, but it has been reported multiple times. You know that Drake is required to drop a minimum of 2 albums a year. Now the 2 albums could be you and 21 Savage, you and Future, you by yourself. We don't care. But this is why people need to think before they speak on, oh, Kendrick only drops every 5 years. Well, Kendrick don't have to drop every 2 years because he didn't take $400 million for his life to be sold to UMG like Drake did. $400 million. If I gave you $400 million, I would have so such a high expectation of you. Let's hit the like button, get it to 2,500, you guys. I would have such a high expectation of you. Zone Fanfic said, I'm starting to understand Colorado statute of limitations and doubt the state can do anything, but technically Drake is native USA and broke federal law. Could we petition for a pro bono national civil lawsuit against UMG and Drake? I don't know if we could petition for a civil lawsuit, but he definitely, if you cross into state lines and break the law, if you're not from that state, let's say I come from California, I'm on tour, and I go to Colorado and I break the law. That can be a federal case. We just seen this with Boosie. When Boosie came to California with a gun in San Diego, it turned into a federal case because you crossed state lines. You broke a law crossing state lines, or you cross state lines to break a law is how the law looks at it. So if Drake did something at a concert and he crossed into state lines to do it, it can be considered a federal case. Just facts. Aiden, thank you for your donation. I'm gonna read a couple of these cash apps. Vortray, thank you for your donation on Cash App. The Cash App is pinned in the chat, you guys. He says there was an arrest. Reports say someone tried to get in. Okay, I'm gonna check that out tomorrow. Thank you for your comment on Cash App. Wayne, thank you for the donation, bro. He said, bless your homie from Texas. Love, man, I love Texas. I love Texas. Every time I come through, my mama was living in Tyler for a little bit. I got family in Fort Worth right now on my dad's side. So I got family in Fort Worth. My sister living out in Texas right now. My mama was living in Tyler for a little bit. So I got a lot of love for Texas. And when I come through the airport in Texas, y'all be showing me so much love, bro. Y'all be showing me so much love. I'm talking about the workers at the airport. When I get off the plane, be like, bro, hugging me. And man, I love Texas. So appreciate your Cash App donation. Kessler, thank you for your donation on Cash App. Said, bet he drops on Father's Day, 6/16 in LA. Yeah, that's what we hearing. Hit the like button for me. Let's get it to 2,500, guys. We're almost there. 50 likes away. 50 people can hit that like button for free, please. Yeah, we're hearing Kendrick Lamar is getting ready to drop this June. That's what I'm hearing. And I reported it to you guys as soon as I heard it, and I can get the video out. You guys know. Zane, I'm gonna read some super chats. Thank you guys all on the Cash App. Keep donating to the Cash App. I don't have to split percentage over there with Google. Zane Huckabee, he said, also, what grown man keeps offenders on his team? Anyone with a brain knows that's a bad look. The label cool with it because they let it happen. 100%. Nobody, bro, as a grown man, you know what your homies is doing. You know what homies is doing what and what homies to stay away from. The fact that he was comfortable letting all these dudes be around him tells you what type of dude he is. You comfortable with this, bro? You letting all these people be around you? Just comfortable with all these weirdos around you? Nah, bro, I don't believe that. Few more likes. Let's get to 2,500. I believe that he's comfortable with it because that's just who he is. That something in him is comfortable with that. So you're right. Thank you for your donation. Francisco Lucas, thank you for your donation. Said, like Atlanta, Drake did it to the Bay with the YOLO dance, the Mac Dre in the video, and Who Do You Love rapping Forte. Yeah, 100%, bro. Drake bounced from region to region depending on what's hot at the moment. If it's the Bay right now, that's the sound. If it's Houston, that's the sound. If it's Atlanta, that's the sound. If the West Coast got fired, Drake gonna try to come and get, you know what I mean? Let me see. Man, Cheddar, thank you for your donation on Super Chat, bro. Annie from out the country, $200. I appreciate that, bro. That's love. He said, I love your videos. I don't know if it's he or she, so I'm gonna just say you. You said, I love your videos. Watching you has been informative and entertaining. Love from India. Man, that's super love. Thank you so much for your donation. India, man, I'm this close. I was this close to coming to India this summer, so that's dope. Thank you for that. Much love from Carson OG. Shout out to Carson. My homegirl got a store in Carson. Go support my homegirl store in Carson. Said, keep doing you. I appreciate that. I appreciate your donation. Said, nobody bigger than the program. Gotham said that. Thank you for your donation. 100%. Let me see the Cash Apps. The Cash App is pinned in the chat. Donate to Cash App, you guys. And I'm going to read your comments over there too in a second. I'm going to just get through some of these super chats. Nobody bigger than the program. That's a fact, bro. What that means, if you don't know what that means and you watching that in jail, when we, I've been locked up a few times in my past life before I got my life right with God. In jail, and in the streets, that's a term that comes from jail. Nobody bigger than the program. So basically, in jail in California, you got to program whatever's going on, and that you got to run the routine. Program is the routine and the system. So salute to that. You got to be from California if you said something like that, I'm assuming. Guala Meets World, thank you for your donation. Said no one took the angle. Drake's guard was the mole. A lot of people said that the shooting at Drake's house, the person that got hit possibly was the mole, and somebody, sent somebody to do that. Like it was an inside job type thing. Aiden said, never mind. Thank you for your donation. He said, never mind, on the Genius page, they removed the album, but it was titled KL6 or something like that. It said it's supposed to have Nas and Hove on it. That'd be crazy. If Kendrick got Nas and Hove on the album, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy, bro. Man, I can't even imagine that. Presidential Mike, thank you for your donation. Said everybody's cooking Drake sneakers in the comments on Instagram. He never going to be the same. It's too many videos. They're going to play the anthem on Juneteenth. I'm telling y'all, Nike is taking the L right now, and they're not happy about it. Nike is calling UMG, and Nike is saying, hey, what's going on with the Drake thing? Are y'all fixing that or what? When are y'all going to fix that? Because we losing money. We got these OVO Nikes that we trying to sell. What's going on? Y'all letting him look like he's losing this battle. Forget the battle. Y'all making it look like he's never gonna come back from this. Are y'all gonna allow this to happen? Do something. That's how it's going. Tina Plummer, thank you again for your donation. Said a lot of these old school rappers seem to be out of touch about what's happening in hip hop today. Yeah, these dudes, I don't know what they talking about. Some of these OGs, I'm like, bro, what is going on? What are y'all talking about? But you got to think they from a time when the record label was everything. Having a record deal was everything to them. So they can't even understand somebody that goes against the system and that doesn't want to be a part of that. A lot of these industry dudes that are from a certain era, the 90s, 2000s, they look at it like a record label was God to them. Man, in these times, we look at it like, bro, if I don't sign to a record label, I'm still cracking. You know what I mean? If I don't do a deal with nobody, I'm still cracking. I'm going to get back to the Cash App. Hit the Cash App with the donations, you guys. I appreciate everything that you guys sending over. I'm going to read you guys' comments over there, too. Let me make sure I ain't missing none. Janice, thank you for your Cash App donation. Said Drake should do like Judas since he telling. Thank you for your Cash App donation on that. Snapback Picasso said, just to make up for that this donation is just to make up for that super chat to get you to 100%. Yeah, because super chat, they take a percentage because Google owns YouTube. I'm gonna show you guys what Daylight had to say. Thank you guys for all the Cash App donations. The Cash App is pinned in the chat. I appreciate everybody sending Cash Apps, and I appreciate the super chats too. But I get 100% of the Cash Apps. I get like a 60-40 split with Google on the super chat because they own YouTube. Let me read these two. Reggie said, why is academics such a D-rider? Academics is one of them dudes that has cognitive dissonance. He can't see the truth because of his belief system. What he believes is Drake is, and you got to think, academics has a perspective from the way he was brought up and what he experienced. So academics didn't grow up slap boxing in the street like we grew up. We grew up slap boxing with our friends. You know what I mean? Academics wasn't out there. He didn't grow up a certain way. So he looking at it like Drake is the best. He's looking at Drake like Drake is him. You know what I'm saying? Drake is the guy that never fit in the culture, never fit in with what was going on. Not the streets. People get that confused. Not the streets, just the culture of being Black in America. Academics probably feel like I'm assuming he probably felt like he didn't really fit in. But I respect academics' hustle. I respect him as an entrepreneur. I respect the thing that he's built. I think it's really hard to build a platform, and academics is a forefather of these media platforms on YouTube. So I respect what he's built. I think he just has cognitive dissonance, and it's hard for him to let go of his belief system to accept what the truth actually is. Jason 24/7 said your voice is needed. Thank you, bro. That's humbling to even hear that. That's humbling to hear that. I've been getting a lot of them comments, you guys. I've been reading them. Where you guys saying, you appreciate how fast I upload. You guys appreciate how I speak on my lives. You appreciate how I stay down the middle with it. You guys appreciate my perspective. And I'm really grateful for it. I'm humbled by it. And I'm grateful to God that I can be a part of this. And even in the conversation about academics, I'm grateful to be the person that could give some balance to that, because academics' voice is loud. And I'm glad that I can give some balance to it. So thank you for that donation, and thank you for that. Ben said, why no one care about K-Dot beating his wife or girls? If it was Drake, would be getting destroyed for it. Call a spade a spade. No, we do care about that if it's true. But is that comparable to sleeping with little kids or grooming little girls? Let's be clear, bro. Let's be clear. Some of y'all watching this right now, y'all done gotten wrestling matches with y'all baby mamas and stuff like that. Let's not act like that's more important or that's a bigger topic than, Drake grooming kids. So it's not that nobody cares about it. It's just that's not a bigger conversation than what we've seen from Diddy. That's not a bigger conversation than what we've seen from Epstein. That's not a bigger conversation than what Drake is being accused of. And the receipts that go along with what Drake is being accused of. Like, we've seen multiple little girls come forward. We've seen video evidence of what Drake has done as a grown man. So it's not that we don't care about the Kendrick allegations that Drake made, but all it is literally Drake saying it. We haven't heard anything else. We haven't heard anything else, bro. We haven't seen no articles we haven't heard Kendrick's wife. Kendrick's brother, the wife's brother, is coming out supporting Kendrick. Does that sound like that man is just, y'all, what are you trying to paint it like Kendrick is just every day just smacking his girl up? Because come on, bro. So it's not that we don't care about that. The same way we're not talking about Drake's alleged kids as much as we talking about Drake messing with these little kids, if that's the truth. The same way we're not looking at Kendrick, the allegations of Kendrick putting his hands on his girl or his wife, is the same way we're not looking at the allegations of Drake being a deadbeat as much as we're looking at, is Drake trafficking these little girls? Is Drake using a private Tinder to mess with 16 and 17-year-old girls? It's bigger than that, bro. That's, no disrespect to none of the victims out there that go through abuse and all that, but this right now is bigger than that. We talking about trafficking little kids. We talking about Drake doing something with little girls, bro. It's a big difference. So it's not that we ignoring that, but thank you for your donation. I got a Cash App donation. Said, thanks for standing 10 toes on the side of truth. Thank you, Perry, on Cash App for donating. The Cash App's pinned in the chat, you guys. I appreciate you guys just seeing, I try my best. Obviously, everybody in the world has a bias. We all have a bias. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the West Coast. I'm from California, Southern California, specifically the IE. I have a bias towards that. But outside of that, the truth is the truth and the lies is the lies, bro. You know what I mean? And it's okay to have a bias as long as you admit it. But what is not okay is to have a bias and pretend like you don't, and then cover up lies because of your bias. I don't do that. Asian G 101, thank you for your donation. He said, Philippines and the hip hop scene in Japan rolling with Kendrick. Yeah. He said, keep them truths coming. Stay blessed, bro. Love, bro. I appreciate you guys, man. Shout out to the Philippines. Shout out to Japan. I'm going to be out there soon. I'm going to be out in the Philippines and Japan soon. Probably next year. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate that, man. Gualamise World, thank you for your donation. Says Sauce Walker, been trying to tell the industry Drake was a vulture since like 2015. Yeah, facts. All right, now let's get into this daylight thing, bro. Listen to what Daylight had to say. If you don't know who Daylight is, battle rapper, one of the greatest battle rappers of all time. Kendrick Lamar and Drake have a relationship with him. Daylight is assumed to be Daylight has stated that he's the writer, the ghostwriter for Back to Back, the diss song that Drake put out against Meek Mill. This is what Daylight said about Kendrick Lamar. Daylight is from Watts too, and he was signed to OVO at one point. So him and Drake had a relationship before it went sour. Him and Kendrick probably have a relationship now. Listen to what Daylight said about this.
The only thing that separated this beef is I think Drake was watching the internet and Kendrick was watching Drake. I think that's what it was. Like,
hit the like button.
Drake was like, all right, what the internet talking about? What the, who's saying what on the internet? And Kendrick was like, I'm watching your every move, and every move you make, I'm going to reply to your move. So when it dropped, Meet the Grams, and Meet the Grams was like a slow back type of beat. And everybody was like, yo, that shit making me sleepy. Like, it's making me, I fuck with it, but it's just too dark. It's too eerie. It's not my feel. Right. I think that was the setup, bro.
Totally was a setup. And that's why he did it the next day with the party record, because it was like, yo, we're gonna take you to the funeral. Then this is gonna be the repass.
That was a crazy perspective. He said, "Meet the Grams" was the funeral, and Not Like Us is the repass. Like that, when you go to the funeral, it's sad at the funeral, but when we go to the repass, the party after the funeral, everybody happy and dancing and doing. He said, "Meet the Grams" was the funeral, Not Like Us was the repass. That's a dope perspective. That's funny, bro. Hold on. Oh man, salute to For the Culture blog. They just reposted one of my videos. Salute to y'all. They reposted it on Instagram. Let me see what's going on over here. Hold on. All right. Person arrested for Drake. This is breaking news, you guys. Breaking news I got for you guys. Let me just read this Cash App question real quick. Daniel, thank you for your Cash App donation. He said Kendrick album or my favorite Kendrick album. What's my favorite, man? I think for me it probably is To Pimp a Butterfly. I think To Pimp a Butterfly is my favorite Kendrick album. For a fact, I think when I think about it, To Pimp a Butterfly is probably my favorite Kendrick album. Band. This is a perfect example. Thank you, Band, for your your super chat donation. He said, "No proof Drake is a pedo. This is all a witch hunt." No proof, bro. If you say there's no proof, you closing your eyes. You just closing your eyes on purpose. And this is what we was talking about earlier, bro. Some people have cognitive dissonance. They just don't want to accept that the truth doesn't line up with their beliefs. Like their beliefs are one thing, and they make their belief. You can't make your beliefs the truth, bro. You can't make your beliefs the truth, because then the truth is the truth. There's evidence out there that is questionable at the very least. There doesn't have to be proof. I can't prove that you're breathing right now, but the evidence is that you're breathing because you're on this live chat. I can't prove that I'm gonna go to sleep and wake up, but the evidence is I woke up yesterday, I woke up the day before, I'm probably gonna wake up tomorrow. So to say there's no proof of anything that Drake done is a witch hunt, it's not all a witch hunt, bro. If it's a witch hunt, Drake would have sued Kendrick for defamation. Kendrick made these statements because he has some type of evidence. Now, proof and evidence are two different things. I can't prove, like I said, that you're a breathing human being out there and not a bot. But the evidence is you type this comment and it seems specific to your personality. So the evidence suggests that you're a person out there typing this comment. Evidence and proof are two different things. So there is evidence that says Drake has done some things that are inappropriate with some little girls. There is evidence of that. We have video evidence of that. Now, proof. All right. You got it, bro. There's a person. This is what the article was saying. Person arrested after attempting to break in Drake's mansion one day after the shooting. Somebody tried to take an opportunity. Said, "Oh, it's probably closed off. They're probably out of there. Let me try to hurry up and break in." ABC News reported a person was detained after allegedly attempting to break in Drake's mansion in Toronto, the day after the security guard was shot while outside the residence. This is what police is saying. Y'all see J. Cole at the beach? Did y'all see J. Cole at the beach? J. Cole chilling. He made the best decision of this whole beef. J. Cole made the best business decision I've seen in a long time. J. Cole is at the beach today chilling. A fan walked up on him, took a picture with him at the beach. J. Cole is not worried about none of this. He said, I'm protecting my peace, bro. Y'all can have all that. All these allegations and all that stuff going back and forth, man, y'all can keep that. I was disappointed in Questlove. Questlove made a statement like, this is a mudslinging thing and hip hop is dead now officially. I was disappointed in that, bro. This is hip hop on fire right now. The founder of Twitter is rocking with Kendrick Lamar. He just reposted Turn Them Into a Song. So that's what's up. The founder, Jack Dorsey, the founder of Twitter, is rocking with Kendrick right now. That's being reported. What else we got going? They tried to break in Drake's house after the shooting. The day after the shooting, they tried to break in Drake's house. That's crazy. Yeah, man. Let me check the Cash App. Thank you guys for the Cash App donations. The Cash App is pinned in the chat. Let me make sure I'm getting to you guys' comments over there. I think I'm updated on it. Hold on. Des said, thank you for dishing out good content. Love from Nola. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. Thank you for the Cash App donation. The Cash App's pinned in the chat, you guys. We also got the super chat going. Stardust said, God's not finished. Amen. Amen. God not finished, bro. God bless you. Let's see. DJ Stidham, thank you for your Cash App donation. He said, God bless, bro, keeping the culture informed. Of course, bro. I appreciate you. God bless you. I hope that I give you guys some type of information that you guys can take and say, you know what, I didn't know this, or this is good information. And just my goal is just for you guys to be informed and just to provide entertaining content that's real and informative, that you guys can make your own opinions. I don't try to force my opinion on you guys. I don't scream at you guys. I'm not coming on the stream like, you need to think this, and if you think this, you're stupid, and insulting you guys. Even if we have a difference of opinion, we can disagree, and I don't got to insult you and do all that. I see a lot of that in the media. I don't like that. You know what I mean? If you got to scream at somebody and you got to make somebody feel like they dumb to convince them of something, I feel like it discredits you and your stance. You know what I mean? Let's see. One up top, thank you for your Cash App donation. Said, my fault. Drake shot his own security and was leaking info. Thank you for the Cash App donation. I hear that narrative going around a lot right now. Hit the like button if you're just coming in, you guys. Let's get the likes up to like 2,800. Let's get the likes up. Hit the like button, and the like button is free, you guys. It helps the video grow further. They don't like information like this being spread around. So when you hit that like button, it helps the video grow further, and we're able to get this information to more people. So please hit the like button for your fellow audience member. Let me make sure I'm going through all the Cash App donations, you guys. I'm reading them all right now. Thank you so much for the donations. I'm reading you guys' comments over there. Just give me a second. Hold on. Okay. Which one did I miss? Do y'all think that he said, Sam Alvarado said Drake shot his own security? Thank you for your Cash App donation. He said Drake shot his own security. I keep hearing that narrative, bro. Y'all think that's what happened with the Drake shooting at his house? Omar, thank you for your Cash App. He said, what's the brand of the hat you're wearing? This is my brand, bro. It ain't came out yet. It's going to be out in June. July-ish. Thank you for that donation and Cash App. Cash App's pinned in the chat, you guys. I appreciate it. Let's see. Sharon Merriweather, thank you for your donation. Said, don't stop, in capital letters. I'm going to keep working. I'm going to make sure you guys get the information. I don't have no fear. I fear God before anything. I see a lot of people like, bro, be careful. I fear God, bro. I fear God. If anything happened to me, it was my time, and God wanted me home. That's how I look at it. So I don't have no fear of giving you guys information or anything like that. I try to give you guys the truth. But thank you for your Cash App donation. I really appreciate that. I work for you guys. I work for my audience. First, I work for God. Second, I work for y'all. So I appreciate that Cash App donation. I'm definitely not going to stop. Marion, thank you for your donation. That said, drizzlers are just like MAGA, fish rots at the head. Yeah, there's some extremists. People are extremists, man, and they like see these people as gods, you know, because for whatever reason, I don't understand it because that's not me, but I don't know. But these people, like, you can't let your belief system and what you believe about somebody become the truth. You have to let the truth be the truth. If Drake is doing these things, that's the truth, and you can't get around that. You know what I mean? So I agree with you. I think some of these people are extremists. Thank you, Marion, for your Cash App donation and your comment. I agree with you. I think they go too far. Mike, thank you for your Cash App donation. He said Bella was 16, and be careful, brother. They watching. Yeah, I appreciate you. And like I said before, I fear God, man. And if it's whatever happened, you know, God forbid anything bad happened. But like I said, I'm here to spread the news that's already out there. I don't come and break news for real. I come and spread the news. I break news on my platform, but I spread the news that I'm already seeing out there. If it's going viral, I usually just get to it first and I just report it. You know, this is what's being reported is how I usually go on my videos. Hey, this is what's being reported. This is what people are saying. This is what's going viral. And I show you guys what it is. So if that, and I'm not afraid to take consequences for me standing on something that I believe. Now, if I'm taking consequences for something that I'm lying about or something like that, that's different. But if it's something I truly believe, and this is how I really feel, I'll take the consequences, bro. That's really how I feel. So it is what it is. Thank you for your donation on Cash App, Mike. I appreciate that. Kai, thank you for your donation on Cash App. Said, just tuning in. What's the new word on this news with the 17-year-old? I don't know, but I know that video was weird, man. I report it as I get it. When I get the information, you guys get the information. Thank you for your Cash App donation. I just saw it as weird. I'm like, this is weird information, bro. This old dude, Dennis Graham, Drake's dad, following this little girl following him. And then when she's asked about Drake, she like, oh, I can't say nothing because that'll be in the courts. She's 16, 17 years old. She just turned 17 like a week ago. And she's like, oh, you know, I can't say nothing because it'll be in the courts. Start talking about NDAs and stuff. Like, whoa, why would Drake have an NDA with a 16-year-old? Why would Drake have an NDA with a 16-year-old? If that's the truth. If that's the truth. Because we don't know if it's the truth, right? But if it is the truth, why would Drake have an NDA with a 16-year-old? Is that even legal? So that's the update on that. Thank you for your Cash App donation. And I really appreciate that, man. That's a good question. That's the question I have. And if I get something updated, you know, I'm gonna let you guys know. Let me see. Caleb, oh, this is a good question. We haven't got to address this on the channel because there was bigger news. And I felt like I wanted to stay in the vein. I didn't want us to get distracted. Kayla, thank you for your Cash App donation. It said, what are your thoughts on Metro's old tweets? This is a good conversation. Metro Boomin has some old tweets that came up that made him look like he's on the same stuff that Drake is on, right? It made him look like age is just a number, and I think all that is weird. You feel me? My personal opinion, you was on some weird stuff, bro. From where we come from, you don't play like that. Like we don't play like that. You don't mess with no little girls, bro. Because we got little sisters, we got nieces. You know what I mean? Like we got little cousins. You know, so daughters. Like you don't mess with no little girls. You don't even play like that. I think Metro was tweeting, trying to be funny, and you know, on some weird creep vibes, bro. Like you was just on some creep. You acting like a creep on the internet. Now, if a video come out and substantiate something, we gonna go crazy on Metro too. You feel me? If a video come out and substantiate something, just like if Kendrick have a video come out of him putting his hands on his wife, we going crazy on that too. You know what I'm saying? But Drake, the only reason we go at Drake the way we go at Drake is because you have videos, multiple, of this type of behavior. If Metro has something that comes out on him, I promise you guys, I will be the first on the platform to talk about it. But what he was tweeting, 100% weird. I don't care who he is. You know what I mean? I don't got no pics, bro. Like where I'm from, you right is right and wrong is wrong. We don't take no pics, bro. If you wrong, you wrong. So thank you for your Cash App donation and that question. I really appreciate that question coming up because we haven't got to do a video on that topic because I felt like there was more evidence for bigger topics. You know, like there's evidence that Kendrick Lamar's album is about to come out. There's evidence that Drake, you know, there's another video with this little girl and Drake that, you know, The Metro Boomin thing, I did see it though. And if some evidence comes out that I can substantiate some stuff or just be like, you know what, you know, there's some credibility to this outside of him just being a weirdo on the internet at the time. You know, he was just acting like a weirdo and a creep on the internet. You know, so there's that. But I'm not going to distract from the fact that we actually seen videos of what Drake got going on. That's just my opinion. Cash App donation from Karen. I got a personalized note. It said, did you think God will use you as a journalist? Thank you. Thank you for your donation. I actually, in high school, I had one teacher in my life say, you're a really good writer. Like I was a strong writer in my English class. So she was like, you're a strong writer. And I wrote music and I just love writing. I wrote poetry. I always was writing. And I love that creative aspect of that. So I thought about going for a communications degree, but I got caught up in the streets young. I've always been a good communicator, even in the street when I was in the street before I gave my life and recommitted my life to God and Jesus Christ. I was in the street. I was a good communicator. I was always a good businessman. I always had an entrepreneur spirit. So I think communication is a gift that I have. I'm a good orator by nature, and I've never had a fear of public speaking. I've never had a fear of standing up in front of people. Right now, one of my in real life, off the screen and all that, I speak to schools and high schools. I go, you know, I do lectures and I do that all the time. So it's easy for me to come speak. And this is the entertainment industry is a business I'm super knowledgeable about because I was trying to be in the entertainment industry and I ended up being able to be in the entertainment industry business. And so I'm knowledgeable about it. So this is a path that, you know, you pray to God, you ask for your purpose and gotta reveal it to you. So this is a path that it was natural for me to go down and God has been blessing it recently. And I'm just humbled by it and grateful for you guys and grateful to God that this has happened. So to answer your question, did I think I would be a journalist? No, not early on, but God had plans for me and here we are. Thank you for your Cash App donation. The Cash App is pinned in the chat if you guys are watching. If you got a question or a comment, I'm reading your Cash App notes and your Cash App comments. Thank you for the donations. Fatal Collector said, Fatal the Collector said, Kendrick's flow is a cross of two Geminis, Tupac and Andre 3K, with the genius of Ye, who's also a Gemini. Hey, put me in that category. Me and Kendrick got the same birthday. I'm a genius too, bro. I want to be in, that's the group I want to be. I want to be in the group with the geniuses. Me and Kendrick have the same birthday, June 17th. Says something about that sign that is major. Prince is a Gemini. I think Ice Cube is a Gemini too, if I'm not mistaken. DJ Mustard is a Gemini too. Said making his line about Prince and MJ mean even more. That's dope. Yeah, salute to all the June and May Geminis, man. We here, you know, we here. Thank you for that. The Evolution, thank you for your donation. Said friends on the internet has a video. Thank you for your amazing journalism. This is the year of truth. What's done in the dark shall come to the light, for it is written. God bless you. God bless you too. Amen. To whom much is given, much is required. And you know, if you don't use your platforms correctly, like Drake, he put himself in a position. It's like, bro, you're using your fame, influence. If you are doing that for the wrong things and you're using it for the wrong things, bro, to whom much is given, much is required, and you reap what you sow. You know, you reap what you sow. So I agree with you. God bless you too. Thank you for the compliment. And it is the year of truth. And if you're not telling the truth about things, it's gonna come out. You know, if you're doing something in the dark, like my grandma say, you know, I always heard what's done in the dark come to the light. But my grandma always say, what don't come out in the wash, come out in the rinse. If it don't come out in the wash, it come out in the rinse. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys for the Cash App donations and thank you for the super chats, man. I agree with you 100%. I think, you know, Drake is in this position where he just looks bad. I don't know if he can come back from this. All right, I'm gonna take a break from. I'm gonna go to the live chat. I'm gonna take a break from the super chat real quick. I'm gonna get back to the super chat. So hit the super chat and hit the Cash App. You guys, Cash App's pinned in the comments, in the live chat. Let me read some of these. Let me try to get through some of these live chat comments. Thank you guys for the live chat comments. Everybody over here, thank you for being patient for me to get to you guys. I'm gonna get to you guys right now. Let me pull up the next thing that we're about to talk about. All right, here we go. I really wanted to get at DJ Vlad and Vlad TV for that situation with the Princeton professor. I seen that report right here. I really wanted to do a video on that, but we just had bigger topics to cover. But man, y'all have no idea how I wanted to get at DJ Vlad and that Vlad TV when he with the Princeton professor. He tried to get her fired from her job because she told him that you're not a part of hip hop culture. Stop speaking on it the way you are. And he tried to like, oh, you can't say that to me. I'm calling Princeton in the morning, and try to get her fired, and it backfired on him. I really want to get that, but we'll get into that another day, I guess. Said, what's up, bro? Been enjoying your content in between making mines. Appreciate that, bro. That's love. That's love. Let me see. DJ Vlad is an effing loser. Yeah, I don't like Vlad personally. I had a back and forth with Vlad about maybe 6 months to a year ago. Me and him was back and forth on our emails. I don't like the way Vlad talks to people from the culture. Like, bro, when Vlad is one of them people that if you're not on his level, because in his mind he don't know who you are, you know what I mean? And it's like he think he gonna treat you or talk to you a certain way. And I really wanted to go in on that topic, but we're gonna keep it on the topic of the night. Hit the like button for me, you guys. If you guys want me to come on and do a live about the Vlad situation tomorrow, maybe we'll do that tomorrow in the afternoon. You know, maybe we'll do that tomorrow in the afternoon. It's getting late. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be here for 4 more minutes. We have 1 hour and 56 minutes. I'm gonna do 4 more minutes, 2 hours straight on the live. So if you got super chat or if you got Cash App questions, hit me now. The Cash App is pinned up here in the chat, and the super chat is always going too. So I'm gonna do a few more, and then I'm gonna get up out of here, you guys, and go get some rest, because I got a lot of videos lined up for tomorrow too. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, let me go up. All right. The chat moving quick. I appreciate everybody in here, man. This is dope. Said Marcellus Wiley had the story on Drake in 2014. Yeah, we're gonna be dropping that video tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow or the next day. How Marcellus Wiley, what he talking about is Marcellus Wiley is a sports reporter, and he said back in 2014 Drake came on ESPN and pretty much just spent the whole episode that he was supposed to be talking about sports, talking about Kendrick Lamar and going crazy. And he threatened ESPN to take the episode down or he wouldn't host the ESPYs. So ESPN didn't put the episode out where Drake was going crazy at Kendrick Lamar in 2014 after the Control verse that dropped in 2013 because, you know, he was scared of the backlash. So Drake was like, take the episode down or I'm not hosting the ESPYs. Y'all choice. So that was corny. But that's what happened. So that's what he's talking about with Drake. Let me see. Said, bro, have you seen this video about the cop who was involved and responded to Kendrick beating a woman? I'm gonna do that topic. I got something else about Kendrick, you know, that the fans went and found. So we got a couple Kendrick videos coming tomorrow. I'm gonna go check that out. Now that you say it, I appreciate that. I'm gonna go check it out. If it's some legitimacy to the Kendrick thing, we're gonna get at Kendrick too. It is what it is. But right now, we talking about what we got evidence on, and we got evidence on what Drake is doing. We got receipts on what Drake has done. You know what I mean? Listen to this, you guys.
Nigga helped all of these niggas that we not talking about how he said all of you niggas, including the nigga he's in a beef with. Nobody wanted to take that nigga on tour.
Cap.
The fuck y'all can't. This is where it stops because y'all can't diss the nigga that helped y'all. Yes, you can.
Facts.
And you look crazy. You look crazy dissing the nigga that done gave you. You look crazy.
Maul, what you talking about, bro? What you talking about, Maul? You dissing the dude. Joe Budden put you on. You diss him. Y'all got to stop getting on these mics and screaming too, as grown men. Stop getting on these mics and screaming, bro. I'm getting back to the super chat, and I'm about to start. I see y'all Cash Apps coming in. I'm gonna hit the Cash Apps first, and the super chat second. Y'all got to stop getting on these mics and screaming as grown. Screaming don't make you right, bro. Screaming don't make you right. So stop getting on these things. Let me read this Cash App question. Maul is so emotional about this situation. Okay, it's just a donation. I appreciate you. It wasn't a question. It was just a donation. Love, bro. I'm going to send you a like. little heart there. Appreciate that, bro. Much love from Michael. Thank you for your Cash App donation. Let me look in the Cash App questions real quick. Cash App from C said, Daylight the truth. Thank you for your Cash App donation. Daylight is 100% the truth, and I hope that he battles again soon because Daylight is like that. Mabel says, thank you for the updates on Kendrick and Drake. Thank you for your Cash App donation, Mabel. I appreciate you. And I try to just stay on top of what's going on for you guys. Let me see. Thomas, thank you for your Cash App donation. I see it. Thank you so much. Tomorrow, I got a bunch of videos dropping, you guys. I'm going to be on live tomorrow afternoon. I got a super chat donation. It says, if the industry cut me off, if they plant cocaine in my car, will you still be a fan if it hit the fan? Mortal Man. Now's the time to stand for Kendrick. Yeah. Thank you, Kaladin. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry for butchering it, but thank you so much for your super chat donation. Rashonda, thank you for your Cash App donation. This is for staying genuine to the craft and giving the truth. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Rashonda. You guys know how I do, man. I come on here, I try to give as much facts as possible, and if I have an opinion, I always say this is just my opinion. This is just my opinion. Let me see what they was listen to this.
Important for all of us that love this hip hop shit. When in your lifetime of social media have you seen individuals trying to decipher rap clues and lyrics?
We've never seen this.
Not like this. Not on this level.
That is a different metric that because of Kendrick and euphoria. Bro, 616 in LA dropped, and people was like, yo, he's talking about Corinthians in the Bible.
He's talking about this that trial started.
All right, well, let's not act like that was not, like, those aren't coincidences.
No. But that's the point.
Yeah, just the fact that
because
people are
he's
putting that much time.
I don't know, what's he called? People call him the boogeyman.
Yeah.
He had people going levels to try to figure out what he was talking about. Like, that in itself is remarkable.
It is.
And yes, it is inspired. The other thing I think is important for all of us that love this hip hop shit. When in your lifetime of social media have you seen individuals trying to decipher?
It's maybe a little bit too confident going into that, right? Because when you drop, was it the TaylorMade freestyle? Yeah, that whole bit on the end. You better have the quintuplet
Kendrick was like,
entendre.
oh, you want octagonical entendres? Got you,
Exactly.
Octagonal entendres.
It's like
crazy.
he took the Drake playbook and is trying to destroy him with it. But I wonder if Drake really didn't anticipate that Kendrick had that many tracks ready. That's my question for him.
No, he didn't.
He really thought he was going to like spend a month because it was almost a month. He took too long, I felt like, to drop the first one. So he must have thought, oh man, he's going to drop one and then I can just kill him because it's going to take weeks to drop another one.
I'm looking at it like TaylorMade threw him off.
Yep.
TaylorMade, that misstep kind of like gave him a stutter step, right?
You're talking about Drake through Drake.
Yeah, Drake, yeah.
Well, because in TaylorMade, not only did you play with something sensitive, which was
AI,
and the AI,
that was a mistake,
but you also begged.
He was maybe a little bit too confident.
Drake was definitely overconfident coming into the beef with Kendrick. Definitely was overconfident. He definitely was like, you know what, I'm gonna smoke him. It's easy. This is easy work. I ain't got nothing to worry about. Thank you guys for the Cash App donations. The Cash App is pinned in the chat. Thank you again for the Cash App donations. Drake definitely thought it would be easy work. He would come in there and, Kendrick is going to take a long time to respond. Drake thought he would have time to prepare, get the writers together, go in the studio. Like, I'm going to get everybody together. And, you know what I mean? I'm going to take my time and craft what I want to craft. And Kendrick is going to take 2 weeks to respond. He takes his time. He wasn't expecting Kendrick to be doing a back-to-back thing. Like, you know what I mean? So that definitely is what threw Drake off. And it made Drake have to play the same game because he said it in that TaylorMade. You need to come with the quadruple entendres and do all the extras and say this and say that for you. Like, nah, bro. And it's crazy because Kendrick took 17 days to respond to the first one. Drake took 22 days to respond to the first one. And people was like, Kendrick took too long. But when Drake took long, it was no problem. And then there was a level of people were like, oh, Kendrick, the first diss track after the full length diss track, the Euphoria, people was like, this is too long. It's 6 minutes. That's crazy. But when Drake did an 8-minute diss, nobody said a word about it being too long. You know what I mean? So I thought that was crazy. Thank you for the Cash App donations. I got one from Devin. He said, could be worth going through Dennis's followers. Yeah, said you want the list of little girls that Drake is messing with allegedly? Go through Dennis Graham's followers. You know what I mean? That's an easy way to get to the point, right? Let's just go to Dennis Graham's followers and see what's going on over there. If we get to that's a good point, bro. Because it seemed like it could be perceived as Drake is using Dennis's page to find women, or to find not women, little girls, to recruit and redshirt. He's trying to redshirt them until they get old enough to play the game. Crazy, allegedly. Let me see. I got another Cash App from Lamar. Says, plot twist: Drake is and was an informant. I don't doubt it. You look, these major record companies, they definitely have people working on payroll from the federal government and law enforcement. That's not news. Every major corporation, the NBA, the National Basketball Association, they have it. NFL has it. UMG music business, they definitely have feds and cops on payroll. Let's not get it twisted, bro. They definitely do. So if for nothing else, they need to get some of these artists out of certain situations. So don't think that, the feds ain't watching what's going on in the music industry. They definitely watching what Drake is doing. When Kendrick say the embassy about to get raided, it's a matter of time. Yeah, bro. Yeah, those are real lines. That ain't no situation. He ain't just making that up. That ain't coming from nowhere. You know what I mean? Why would he say that? So don't think that because Drake is Drake that the feds ain't watching and they don't want, you know what I mean? They wouldn't love a headline like Drake arrested for human trafficking or something like that. They would love that headline. Thank you for the Cash App donation, and thank you for raising that issue. You know what I mean? Hit the like button, you guys. Hit the like button for me. If everybody that just came in, if you new in and you ain't hit the like button yet, hit the like button. Let's get it to 3,000 likes. Let's try to get this up to 3,000 likes. We've had a lot of people come in and out. Let's get it to 3,000 likes. We winding down now, but I'm still going strong for you guys because I know you guys are still interested in these topics. Let's get the likes up to try to get it to 3,000, please. This situation is a black eye on Drake. I don't know how he comes back. Y'all seen the TV reporter say this?
Security guard who was shot outside the mansion of the rapper should say, Drake in Toronto.
Now, many people are asking.
Bro, look.
Lots of questions tonight about a security guard who was shot outside the mansion of the rapper should say, Drake in Toronto.
Now, many people are asking.
Bro, it's like, bro, Freudian slip. Freudian slip. If you don't know what a Freudian slip is, go look it up. That was a Freudian slip. It seemed like they arrested the guy that tried to break into Drake's home. That's what they saying. So that's crazy, man. This whole story is everything, all the back and forth on it is crazy. Every day we wake up, it's something new going on with this story. I'm taking the final. I'm wrapping it up, you guys. Let's get 60 more likes in here. Let's get 60 more likes. Let's get it to 3,000. Let's make that the goal of the night. We got to 3,000. Let me see what you guys are saying in the super chat real quick. Thank you for the Cash App donations. The Cash App is pinned in the chat. I'm taking final comments and questions. And we're going to wrap this thing up, and we're going to be back here tomorrow to go live again, probably mid-afternoon, and I'll be back tomorrow night again to go live. Let me see what's going on in the super chat. Jared Time said, can you look into this woman, Flocka, from Turks and Caicos? I've heard she's underage. When Drake met, the song P Worth Millions is about her. Drake was in Turks and Caicos a lot, and he was around a lot of different females. I'll look into that, bro. If it's something there and it's some evidence and it looks weird, and it looked like it could be some legitimacy there, I'll definitely report on it. Thank you for that. Thank you for that information. Let's get the likes up to 3,000. We got 15 more likes, and we had 3,000. Just hit the like button for me, you guys. Hit the like button, and we wrapping this thing up. I just need 15 more people to hit that like button. Thank you guys for hitting that button. I see you guys hitting it. Thank you. Thank you. The like button is free. Press the like button. There we go. 3,000. We did it, bro. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna wrap it up with these last 2 super chat comments. I think I got one on Cash App, and we're gonna wrap this thing down. Brock on super chat said, "Can't believe the biggest rap artist in the past 20 might go down. For All the Dogs could be his last album. Also, can you talk about Rick Ross?" Yeah, it really could be his last album, bro. I think the way it's looking right now is not looking good. I don't think Drake should put an album out for at least 2 or 3 years. I think there's nothing he can say on an album that we want to hear right now. People will listen just to see if he addresses these things. And then after that, people are going to be like, I ain't listening to this. You this, you that. So that's the thing. I think Rick Ross part in this. Rick Ross just is one of them dudes that just wants to be involved. Just like Game. You feel me? At times, like sometimes dudes just love hip hop and they just want to be involved and they want to be in the back and forth because they love hip hop that much. But I don't think Rick Ross has a significant issue. Only thing that is kind of questionable, I was more shocked by Rick Ross dissing Drake than Kendrick because they've done so much work together. So I thought that was interesting. I'm like, why is Rick Ross going at Drake? Like, what happened? And then you just see everybody start flipping on Drake. Like Drake did something behind the scenes that everybody have an issue with. And nobody is saying what the issue is, which is weird to me, but that's what it is. Warlord Matthias said, BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. So thank you for you guys super chat donations. I got one more in the Cash App I'm gonna do unless something else comes through. If you guys send another Cash App, then I'll read it. I'm gonna wrap the Cash Apps up after that, after these last few minutes. The Cash App is pinned in the chat. We done with the super chats for the night. Thank you guys for the super chats. This is the last one. We just doing Cash Apps right now. Yeah, I think Rick Ross is one of them people that just he just wants to be in the mix, bro. And he don't really have, it's just fun for him. It's just funny and it's fun for him to do this. He ain't got nothing else really. He got time, you feel me? So he like, man, I got time. This is fun. And Drake probably did something to him behind the scenes that he felt like it was worthy of that. Desirea, thank you for your Cash App donation. Said, we appreciate you. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you guys being here too, man. There's so much love here, and I really appreciate you guys. I love talking about these topics with you and just getting to share my perspective and my thoughts. So it's a huge blessing to be here. Talia, thank you for your donation on Cash App. Said, this is my first time watching your channel, and I love it. Thank you so much for that. That's a blessing. I don't take that for granted. I work hard because I don't take it for granted. I'm on live every day, twice a day, because I don't take it for granted. I'm putting out 5 videos on this channel, 5 videos on another channel, and we're about to get our 3rd channel. So I'm about to be putting out videos over there on different topics. If you want to hear about other things other than the Drake and Kendrick thing, we're going to get back to that on this channel in a minute. But the other channels, we're still covering the other topics in hip hop and in entertainment. So I appreciate the Cash App donation. Thank you for that. Let me see. Let me see. I got one from Kayla. Said, thank you, Kayla, for your donation. Said, who would you like to see battle next? Stay blessed. Thank you for your Cash App donation. To answer your question, who would I like to see battle next? Who would be a good one? I don't think it's not that many artists that I feel like would give us an entertaining battle though. They all older. They will all be older artists because we don't hear a lot of the young artists. Because the young artists too is like, I don't want to see nobody get killed and all that nonsense. And the young artists have a tendency to go too far with it because of ego. So I don't know. That's a good question. If anything, maybe Rick Ross and Game. Rick Ross and Game would be dope just lyrically to see them mix it up because I know it wouldn't go too far. I know they ain't about to be in the street fighting and doing all that. So maybe that would be a dope battle just to see who's lyrically what they would say about each other and all that. And they're in the same age bracket too. So that would be kind of cool. But we'll see how that plays out. I don't think Rick Ross is interested. I think both of them are just, thank you for your Cash App donation, Noah. That was a good question. Alasia Gonzalez, I can't see your question for whatever reason, but thank you for the donation. Chris, thank you for the donation. Said, An American corporation needs stakes in TikTok to stay. Yeah, you're talking about the UMG thing. Yeah, UMG got to deal with TikTok. It's gonna happen. They're gonna figure it out. Hitter, thank you for your donation on Cash App. Said facts, the facts, and the opinions, facts. You know, some things are true and some things are just opinions, bro. Now we got to distinguish what's what. So thank you for your Cash App donation on that. Darnell on the Cash App, thank you for that. Said this is for your realness. Thank you for that. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Antonio on the Cash App donation. The Cash App is pinned in the chat, you guys. Thank you for your Cash App donation. He said, just subscribe, bro. I appreciate you, man. All right, man. That's what we got tonight, man. That's what we did. The live is, we're wrapping it up now, man. First of all, God bless everybody that's still in here. God bless everybody that watched the stream. If you popped in and popped out, I appreciate you. If you hit the like button, I appreciate you. Hit the like button on your way out. Get in the comments on your way out. I appreciate everybody in here, man. It's super love. I'm really, really grateful for the platform and the audience and the community that we building over here. You know, I don't take that for granted. And, you know, this is God versus devil, good versus evil, and the truth versus lies. So Urban Legend Will Evans, y'all know what it is, man. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you tomorrow with the new video drops and the new lives tomorrow. God bless you guys. Wherever you at, be safe. Love.